Top of the top. TGIF Friday. We up, we back. What's up? Been a fast week, man. Is it Friday, y'all? Let me know if it's Friday in the chat. Is it Friday or what, man? I told you I don't look at dates and schedules. I don't look at calendar. I know the time, the date be on your phone, but I don't look at dates. All I know in my head is bill days. That's it. What's that? Automatic pay. Them the days I work. The days I know stuff coming out. Yeah, them the days. What's up? Who up? What's up, TGIF? Yeah, we back. What's up, Punches? What up, bro? It's Friday, right? I'm just making sure, man. All I know is it be Monday, then it be Friday, then it be Monday. That's all I know, man. Let's go. They say what? This the last days of April. All that Easter stuff came and went. It's over. We're going to get into it. What's up? One of them days. What up, Big Phil? Intro. Shout out to the family. Day one. Y'all know what's up. Everybody around here already know what's up. So we doing updates today. Hopefully, get you some laughs on. And that's what it's going to be. Because this freak show is not stopping, y'all. So, around here, I've been the Undertaker, and y'all been helping me, so we've been putting their ass in the ground for a minute. That's about it. I've been told them start GoFundMe for these people, you know what I'm saying, because you could have kept the money, but they ain't want to listen, you know what I'm saying? So, we here. What's up, y'all? Top of the top, intro. Yeah, man, it's like, I could have came on a little earlier, but it's like I try to make it best I can before I come on. Yeah. Because it be little stuff. What's up, y'all? What's up, EK69? What's up, Tiger? What's up, Miss Bryant? Now, let me ask y'all a question. Was it a different vibe in the chat yesterday? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. Holla at me. What's up, Fatima? Good morning. Good morning, Faith. Was it a different energy in the chat yesterday? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking about, all right, I'm just making sure it wasn't me. All right, yeah. Yesterday was, and just so happened, right? Yesterday was a good day in the chat. And just so happened, the video I did yesterday, it started picking up. The numbers starting to pick back up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I forget every now and then, sometimes I do got to do a couple sacrifices on this channel. Sometimes I just take people out for no reason, get their ass out of here. Yeah, because I'm telling you, there's certain people, the ones who I know, trust me. Anyway, we ain't talking about that today. We talking about the freak show. All right. This is my whole point, y'all. I don't like making shit about me, and I don't like saying I told. I really don't like that stuff because I just don't. But the truth is the truth. Didn't I tell you Shannon Sharpe ass going to be up there on TV? Holler at me in the chat. Holler at me in the comment section. Holler at me on the replay. I'm talking to everybody that been down from this channel from day one. Before it was a trending topic, before it was popular, before it was a fad, did I not say Shannon Sharpe was going to get his ass off that TV? Huh? What's up, Dragon Lady? What's up, EK? Yeah. See? Yeah, y'all. The truth is, man, I was supposed to be an Illuminati, man, but I was too stupid. I was already bad. They probably have been recruited me a long time ago, man. Yeah. I took all my Illuminati knowledge to the streets. Yeah, I'm talking about I wouldn't have had to join the organization. I was born like this. Yeah. What I mean by that is, I don't know what it is, y'all, but it was just all clear as day that it was their time to go. It's all their time to go. And everybody I say gonna get theirs. It ain't because of me. It's because of what they did, y'all. Remember, y'all all know that everybody know the truth, what you was told. And everything in the dark comes to the light. You just didn't believe it. So off that alone, I knew everybody was going to get exposed eventually. That go for each one of us. No matter what you do, good or bad, it's going to come out. If you've been taking care of yourself, it's going to show. If you've been dogging yourself, it's going to show. Everything comes to the light, y'all. So that's why I say, I ain't no genius at all. Be simple, y'all. What I knew is you cannot keep doing certain things for so long, and these people no good in them. And what I kept saying, when I was saying that they stuck around too long, was saying that they've been doing dirt so long and they won't stop. So they sticking around, still doing dirt, and they won't stop. They're gonna get dealt with. Because they could have all bowed out gracefully, changed their ways. Shannon Sharpe could have said, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm going into church. I'm doing anything. I'm gonna just do some positive stuff. I'm gonna go back to Georgia, do something. Go invest in some farms. Do anything, man. And that's the thing too, man. People scared to be different. They scared to do new stuff, y'all. They don't understand how this world works. It's about conquering stuff. Like once I done conquered the city, I done conquered the hood, I done did all that. I want to, you know what I'm saying? You got people who want to mountain climb. They want to do different stuff. Skydive. People want to do different stuff. Life is a risk. You could die any day. So y'all know it's been the most car accident deaths too. That's what I meant to talk about the other day when I was speaking about how people on their phones out of control. I don't know if y'all know this. It's like damn near every day somebody dies from a car accident now. And these car accidents, y'all, are not on highways. People are dying in car accidents on regular neighborhoods. I'm talking about, y'all, like every week, I see like 3-4 people die in car accidents. Every week. People are dying in more car accidents than gun violence, y'all. These are facts. Yes, because of the phone and what else, y'all? That popcorn brain. People are not focused. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Eric Helen? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's up. We don't say woke around here. We don't use those terminologies. They didn't know that the whole code of we up mean a whole lot. They thought it meant we just up in the morning. Nah, fool. We up. We always up. So we're gonna get into it today. I'm letting y'all pull up this intro, everything be timestamped. Shannon Sharpe has been doing rituals since the NFL. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, this also exposes a lot. Like I said, this thing with Shannon exposes their behavior, but I'm telling you, the biggest jewel in this you got to peep is his access to that minor. That I'm not going to say minor, that young lady. But what I'm saying is, use your brain, right? How else would he have contact with this person? You see what I'm saying? No. If he's rich, they go where they're already used to going. You see what I'm saying? When we was talking about it, these pipelines, these cartels, all of that's being exposed in this. Also, his charge in Vegas. We're going to do a little talking about Vegas because I'm going to give y'all the update. The update on what, hey, everything around here is my opinion. But like I said, y'all know what I said already of episodes. Shannon Sharpe had beef with a lot of people, y'all. I know for a fact he had beef with at least 10 people. 10 people, and I'm not talking about nobody's. Now, other levels, he had beef with people on other levels. All right, like I'm talking about all races. So, the slogan of the day for Shannon is, put your glasses back on, Shannon. You should have put them on because you wasn't paying attention. Skip told your ass, man. You wasn't using your head. And I think all of them knew his behavior, y'all. I'm seeing how deep this is now. Yo, check this out. All right, everybody that know the whole, the video Power Rap Turn Into a Flower. I spoke about this yesterday. This is very important. I really think Shannon Sharpe was in some type of mental practice. All right, please don't listen to me. Don't believe nothing I say. This is what I believe. I believe that fool was in some type of program. His ass got altered. His ass got turned into a little kid, y'all. Shannon was not always like that, man. And I know people know that too. People know better. He was not like that. Shannon was like, I'm talking about, he was one of the most conservative type of guys. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like, he went total opposite. Like, he wasn't, no, y'all. He went all the way young. You feel me? Like, he turned into a little boy. Y'all think I was playing. When I showed y'all the video, him in the car with that young YouTuber, they was in the car eating food. Remember I showed you eating food, he eating the food. I'm like, yo, why is that big ass grown man in the car with that kid YouTuber? I say kid to him because he 57. So he in the car with that young man, probably about 24, I don't know, but I know the young bloggers, the young YouTubers, they have kid fans. All right? All of them, like I said, the Kais and all of them, all the YouTubers that's 24, 21, 19, they followers be teenagers, man. So I'm like, yo, is Shannon Sharpe doing this for views? Is he trying to tap into these younger audiences for his fan base? But I'm like, it don't make sense because his show is called Nightcap and it come on at night. So we already went into the history of what I said when I was a little young boy. I had to go in the room because this show called Nightcap came on HBO with porno. And sometimes we would sneak and watch it at night. You know what I'm saying? You know how you might chill with your homeboys and their parents be lacking, they go to sleep. So I could go to my homeboy crib. We was able to watch it at night. You get it? Acting like we going to sleep, and then we go watch Nightcap. You remember that back in the day? So when he called his show Nightcap, I been spoke about that. I said, yo, y'all, that show, I said it's the show named Perverted for real. Meaning he's supposed to be about sports. We're gonna look at that too. How people said this, a lot of stuff I said, people said the same exact thing. People said Shannon was very analytical about his sports, about his football. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he had. Like, that was his power. But some reason, they just started going more sexual, and he started going more sexual. Then I'm starting, people, you got to remember this, y'all. I watched First Take. I watched Undisputed. I watched that shit for years. For years. I'm talking about when I was working at the job, listening in the podcast. So even when he told him to put his glass back on, I saw that live. Every time they beef, I saw it live. Or I heard it live. You know what I'm saying? The whole last year before it crashed, I watched every episode. Because, you know, after the live, I'm watching them. So, boom. Not only did Shannon start acting young, he also started getting freaky. And he was not like that, y'all. You got to look at, okay, let's look at the NFL. Y'all see Deion Sanders, right? Y'all know Deion and Shannon played at the same time. Look how Deion Sanders' life is. Look at his kids, grown-ass man type shit, and look at Shannon. But this is the thing. Back in the day, Deion Sanders was the loudmouth, arrogant one, and Shannon was the quiet one. That's my point. That's my whole point. Meaning Shannon had a mouth, but y'all know he spoke with a list. So he didn't talk a whole lot. But he was never that type of guy. Deion Sanders was a flashy guy running his mouth. That was Deion Sanders. So when you look now, Deion Sanders is the father figure, mature, grown up with his kids, showing his investment in kids, showing his development in his kids like LeBron James didn't do. All right. Anyway, for some reason, I really think Shannon got altered. But guess what, y'all? Guess who I think did it? Guess who I think did it? I've been looking at this stuff. You know that little guy named Hollywood we be talking about, Shannon's little boyfriend? I might think it might be the other way around, man. I'm starting to think that guy, I'm starting to think that was his handler, and I'm starting to think he the one that turned him into a boy, a flower. That's what I think. Yeah. I think this might be the biggest joke prank we ever seen in our life. I think it's that young man named Hollywood, a.k.a. the stylist. He got other clients, but he is a major stylist that been around the game. Also, that football player, Kerry Rhodes, got a situation with him. Kerry Rhodes still working on Fox right now to this day on the radio. But I'm not playing with y'all. I think that guy, Hollywood, actually is the one that flipped his ass. So remember when I kept saying, yo, his whole dress come from that guy, Hollywood. I said that's his stylist. But I'm not looking at it like, yo, it's not only his dress, his behavior come from that man. Because it might have been that man. You get it? Only the people that know that know what I'm talking about, man. All right. If you know about how you got turned into that flower, yeah. Lil Hollywood did that, man. We're gonna look at that today. I'm not playing with y'all. Yo, top of the top, man. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's up. Everything will be timestamped. Good morning, Miss Solera. Shout out to the new people. Say less. Hold on. All the new people, shout out to y'all. What's up, Nikki715? What's up, Positive Vibe? This chat going fast. Somebody said something. I was trying to catch it. Hold up. They said Shaq put a bounty. Yeah, that's what academics trying to say. And Matt Barnes. But yeah, I spoke about that before Matt Barnes and them said that. I spoke about how they had beef. They had beef because over last year. Basically, Shannon was talking slick about Shaq, saying Shaq is jealous, Shaq a hater. He hating on Joker because Shaq mad because he said Shaq is mad because Shaq is not in the GOAT conversation. That's what Shannon said out of his own mouth. He said Shaq is mad because whenever the GOAT conversation come up with Michael, Kobe, LeBron, Shaq name ain't in it. So that's what Shannon said. So Shaq, I'm telling you. But then with Undisputed, this what made it crazy because Shaq didn't like Shannon and Charles Barkley didn't like Skip. You know, even Skip Bayless had put out there that Charles Barkley wanted to unalive his ass. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, we're going to get into it. Shout out to everybody that's up. It's Friday, y'all. So we're going to be lit. I was just reading the chat before I take off. Salute. Thank you very much. Salute all y'all. All right, let's go. Also, shout out to the people that send cash apps and donate. Sometime I might not catch it all, but let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, y'all. So I told you his ass gonna be kicked off the TV. I didn't know how, I didn't know when, but his ass out of here. We see him many different news, right? He stepped down, whatever, man. Because when I got out the live yesterday, I was already seeing some stuff. I seen one article we're gonna look at. It was like, yo, basically, how long is ESPN gonna let him stay on the TV? And then I just seen after that, I seen one thing said his ass got let go. But I also said it was a stage being set for him to say he what? Walked away. Either way, his ass ain't coming back. That's all you got to know. Why? It goes into what I told you, the same exact thing with Jay-Z. On their level, in their situation, once they get accused for certain things, they cannot come back from that, or they will never be on the TV again. If you come back, he probably can keep his show, but he's going to lose a lot of people. Because the truth is, Shannon did have a lot of women supporters as well. Yes, he did. And this is what I also mean with Shannon. They was real greedy. Thank you, Dad. You know, he going on tour. They was going on tour like they greedy, man. That's why I say I never want to be like none of them. You know what I'm saying? They want to do the same shit, right? Do the content, record it, create a fan base, sell your merch, then go on tour. I said, man, I ain't trying to be like no rapper. I'm not trying to do this shit like no rock star. See? My whole thing was, if I did meet and greets and stuff, I wanted to be like on some real type of stuff. Not on no event thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. But that's how they do. So that's what I say. They was focusing on so much stuff. Getting money. Content going down the drain. So what happened? As the content going down, thanks, Miss Solara. As the content going down the drain. Thanks, lovely. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't want to forget nobody. But I also got to heat up. So, yeah, check it out. So, look, right? All of this stuff is coming back. Shannon brought all this on himself. We spoke about yesterday. He did not put his co-workers into consideration. He also shows us he did not appreciate the situation. So, once again, y'all, he was doing too much. Trying to be a jack of all trades and a master of nothing. This is what I wanted y'all to see about the celebrity, about the average person. Now, let's just look at this stuff, y'all. Yo, because this is all the stuff I've been talking about. When people was taught to chase the bag. When you're a 57-year-old like Shannon, how much are you going to chase the bag, y'all? When are you going to take out time to enjoy your money? When I told you these idiots don't know how to chill, can you not see what I was telling you? You will see it is some people, they do not know how to chill and relax. They don't know it. Even on the show, I heard Ocho Cinco say, Shannon, when you going on vacation? Man, I ain't going on vacation in a minute. You don't know that shit drive you crazy, just working and working. And you lonely, working. I'm telling you this shit mental. Because I'm like, yo, why is this man working so hard? Or do these people be under control by corporations and everybody want a piece? And you're going to do this job, you're going to have this job, you're going to have all these jobs. I'm just like this, family. It don't make sense to make all of the money, but you never enjoy the money, y'all. Don't you understand? Let me show you how psychological this is. Shannon is working. He was working as if he was a broke man. If I'm rich, y'all, but I'm always working my ass off, I might as well be a poor man because I'm not reaping the benefits. And it's also showing he was not a boss. So when I was telling you, okay, yeah, he had 2 days on ESPN, but he still got to do Nightcap, Ocho Cinco. He still got Club Shay Shay. And then he was going on tours with the shows, working the whole year, working his ass off. But at the same time, I think he was a young rock star or something. I really believe that. Like he started thinking he would. I don't know what happened, man, but I really believe Shannon did get turned back into a little kid, man, some kind of way, because I'm pretty sure all of these people was telling them to chill out. But y'all, I'm going to be real. Everybody laughing and joking, man. But I really think it's that man right there did that to him. I think it's that man right there that turned him into a flower. I think he was his manager and his handler. I think he was not only the one to teach Shannon how to dress, I also think he changed Shannon's behavior, y'all. I really believe that. Because Shannon was not acting like that, man. He was not. I think that man was controlling his ass. We're going to the Laker game. I'm going to tell everybody. A lot of things happen, y'all. We're going to look at it today. What's up, LJ? Intro, TGIF. What's up? We live. What's up, Bird? Tan. Good morning, y'all. What's up, Laura? Let's go. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think it was the other way around, y'all. Shannon was that guy right there turned his ass out, y'all. That's what I believe, y'all. I don't know why, but I do. All right? So everybody know the truth now. We up to date. He also is suffering because Monique told his ass. But guess what? Now, Shannon, he finished. He's off the TV, y'all. And he never coming back. That's my opinion. Like I said, you don't get kicked off Fox. Then you get kicked off ESPN. Did I not tell y'all? In the last day, all of these black celebrities will be podcasters and YouTubers. Did I not say that? Holler at me in the chat. I'm only stressing these things to show people I've been talking my ass off, screaming, throwing stuff, acting a damn fool, but nobody believed what I was saying. But all I'm telling you is this. It ain't just Shannon Sharpe. It's going to be all of their ass because their time is up. They the same black clouds that didn't want to leave. Fool, you was a 3-time Super Bowl champion and a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer means sit your ass down. Hall of Famer means you were supposed to switch your career, but you went backwards. I'm trying to get where y'all at. You fools start coming where I'm at. You went ass backwards. I told your stupid ass. I was supposed to be the one on YouTube trying to get on ESPN and Fox or some bootleg ass app. I'm supposed to be on Tubi or something talking shit. You fools on national TV, but y'all come back to goddamn YouTube. Do you see how dumb they are, y'all? So they didn't understand curses. See, you came to YouTube, but you had no clue that was going to be your prison. So guess what, Shannon? YouTube will be your last resource of food. All right? And after YouTube, you're finished. That's going to be all of y'all ass. Y'all didn't know when you're big and you go down, you actually curse yourself, dummy, because you actually are saying, I want to be in the basement. Because YouTube is the basement. You guys on the top of the damn roof. So every one of y'all that came down to this basement, you're going to get stuck in this basement. But that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. Told y'all all got tricked. They kick all y'all ass out and say, hey, what you think about starting a podcast? If we can get all you fools on the internet, that is so much cheaper. Commercials, slots, advertisement. We can save so much money and turn all you guys into 24-hour commercials. All you celebrities with a name. That's it. Real celebrities now for TV. Y'all low levels are for internets and cell phones. That's it. Y'all for computers and tablets. That's about it. So when I tell you this idiot got turned back into a boy, here's the proof. Here's the proof. No, y'all, this shit mental, man. This shit mental, man. Shannon didn't never do this shit. This fool got turned into a thug, man. Then again, he got turned into a white boy that rides skateboards in Cali. I don't know. Fool got on an X-Men shirt from Walmart. All right? He was trying to be a kid, y'all. Bro, you know damn well you don't got no X-Men shirts. And if you did, you ain't gonna wear it like him. Look at his big ass. No, he was trying to be a kid, man. This fool, man. Nightcap, lying at night, man. That's what that mean, man. Capping at night, man. Talking shit. Waking up in the morning, all on the show, fucking up in the morning. Steven ain't looking at him like, man, come on, man. You need to cancel that shit. Nah, that's his problem, y'all. He was doing too much. So this fool really got turned into a kid. Why are we talking about that? This 57-year-old man, as he got older, he tried to be younger. I think this fool was really in the Benjamin Button program, man. I really believe that shit, man. I know it be going on, man. Trust me, man. Yes. He got converted. This man was never like this, y'all. He never was like he never was like this. A grown man about to be your see. That's why I say, right? This how we know celebrities are weirdos, because this is what I love about this shit. See, y'all always give celebrities a pass when they do weird shit, and this how I'm gonna show you how this they made your reality normal. See, Shannon could do this, but let me break it down. You go to your house, a man or a family, your uncle, it don't matter. He's 30 years older than you. He ain't never dressed like that. You come to the cookout, you come to the crib, and your Uncle Jeffrey dressed like that, and he ain't never do that ever, never. He come back to he trying to be cool. What's up, Nep? What's up, y'all? He got on an X-Men shirt in the crib. Come on, y'all, stop it. And a gangster beanie in the house, and Shannon in the house on that, putting on beanies, man. Come on, man. He in the house putting on beanies and X-Men shirts. Sitting in the house. I told y'all this damn internet cooked your fucking brain. They didn't believe me. I told you. Too much mics, too many goddamn cameras. Yo, y'all don't get it. I love y'all to death. I'm not sitting in my goddamn house at night with a beanie on. I'm not doing that, because after a while, y'all, I'm going to start tweaking. That's why I tell y'all, man, holler at me in the chat, because you'll start tweaking. Because in reality, I'll just be a grown-ass man in the house with a hat on, sweating and hot as shit in the house. And that shit is gonna drive me crazy after a while, y'all. That Wi-Fi frequency, all them megahertz, that shit cooking their brain, man. Because this fool thought he was young. He was talking to the girl since she was 19, y'all. I'm gonna say something else. The reason why I say it's mental, man, I think this fool really wanted Molly, man. I think he really wanted Molly. He wanted Molly Karen, man, Jalen Rose's old wife. But I think this fool got the mind of a child, so he went and tried to get a young Molly Karen. We're going to look at that today, man. Shannon Sharpe is sick. He's a freak weirdo. This fool out here trying to get a young-ass Molly Karen, man. Yes, he did, man. I think he was on that show so much. He was lusting off Molly, but he's scared of Molly, man. I think he really scared of grown women, y'all. I'm telling you, he got turned to a boy, man. He got turned to a boy, Damon. Yes, he did. Look, man, he thought he was 19. The reason why I say that, everybody that heard that audio, y'all heard him talking to her on the phone, like, back in the, like he was a young boy chilling in the crib, mom's in the room, and he was talking like that on the phone. That's why I'm saying that. Am I lying, y'all? Was he not talking on the phone like how we used to talk on the phone as teenagers? That's what I mean. I think this dude mentally lost it, man. I think so, man. Put your glass back on, Shannon. Skip told your ass. And I think all of them told. And another thing we're going to talk about, because I used to watch that shit. You know what else a lot of y'all don't know about? Y'all don't know that. Some of y'all know this shit. Y'all know Skip and Shannon used to be having like really like back and forth beefs to see who the coolest. They used to have like who the coolest like beefs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shannon be bragging, taking his piss on the ground. And then Skip had Lil Wayne come through. And every time Skip had Lil Wayne come through, that'll be his way of saying like Shannon, I don't gotta sweat you like that. Like, I know I got black friends, like whatever. Lil Wayne, my homeboy, like, so they used to be doing that little back and forth shit too. That should be real petty though, man. But the shit funny because put your glass back on, Shannon. He told your ass. That's what your ass doing today. You embarrass your grandmother. You always talk about your damn grandma. Now look at you, boy. You don't embarrass your grandmother. You should be ashamed of yourself. And on top of that, y'all, his brother Sterling was the real superstar, y'all. He was first. His brother just got inducted in the Hall of Fame. Just did, y'all. He just did his brother's Hall of Fame speech. Now look what he did. He ruined it. That's bad, man. Shannon, you ashamed of yourself, man. You done ruined the Sharpe name. Your brother probably said, I should have never put this idiot on. I knew my brother when he had that list and I caught him humping that pig in the farm. I should have known that shit. Guess what? What's up, Black? I watched 2 throwbacks from you 2 years ago, and you've been calling a rollout to perfection. Salute, family. Salute, Black. Salute, Black. Yo, the truth is, though, man, he ruined his family legacy, y'all. He ruined that's just sad. Because his brother was actually way respected. And guess what? His brother was Brett Favre's teammate. So when he came out against Brett Favre, dissing Brett Favre, that was crazy too. All right? Only reason why his brother had an injury. But Shannon Sharpe was the shit. You know what I'm saying? So He got clout off his brother, but he just disrespected their whole name, y'all. And he just put his brother, and they just put him in the Hall of Fame this year, man. So this guy's an idiot. So I'm just looking at this for real, y'all. This is deep. Because come on, y'all. I don't think there's nobody listening right now that would be as stupid as Shannon Sharpe and risk their whole career for a 19, 20-year-old. 19, 20-year-old. You ain't rich. I bet you, bro, you would not compromise your job for that shit. You ain't gonna do that, bro. I know you ain't. Because if it come between your job and that paycheck and that 19 and 20-year-old, bro, I'm pretty sure you smarter than that. Because with all this stuff on the table Shannon had, with all these like real important affiliations and corporations, y'all, he was fucking being a fool. And I came and told y'all, because as I was listening to his show, I'm hearing it. I'm like, yo, he's talking more nasty. They're talking more freaky. I'm like, yo, he's acting more goofy. I'm like, yo, that wasn't him. And I'm like, yo, is he doing this for content? Because some people started doing that. That's the new wave. You know, I've been telling y'all this. When you keep hearing all this gay stuff, or like all these comments, that they doing it on purpose. When I kept telling y'all, they coming out or they saying stuff on purpose. I hunt my cousins. You know, Kanye's cousin came out and said he lying. Damon Wayans, what'd he say? He humped on his brother. We're going to talk about that freaky ass, man. Yeah, because the Wayans family is a perfect example that I told you about these weird ass families and how they be humping on each other because Hollywood is weird. That's what it is, y'all. If you was a family, you just didn't know the code back then. If you was a family, had talent, if y'all would have proved that y'all hump on each other and y'all all got talent, y'all got a deal. That's what it's about, man. Yeah, man. The whole Wayans family flipped out. Guess what? Dwayne, what? Damon Wayans got his ass canceled. Yup. Because I told you the ass finished. Let's go. All right? So let's get back to Shannon. See? That's what you really wanted, Shannon. You really wanted Molly, man. So you try to go get a knockoff Molly, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. Guess what, Shannon? How the hell you going to look these grown-ass women in their face now, man? You should be embarrassed of yourself. You a damn clown. Because on top of that, you way older than that woman. Okay. You way bigger than that woman. That's another thing. And she super younger than you. And you got grown women in your presence. So this is my point. They are rich. They can get grown, bad woman, bro. Bro, they can get the woman you be dreaming about. Bro, they can get the woman you be sitting around, playing around with. Yeah, they can get any woman they want. So it's showing you. It's meant to, man. Because them rich women with money and clout, they really intimidating to them, man. No. To them, they intimidating. To us, they not. Because we know we'll do the Molly, all right? He don't think like that. He got a knockoff Molly, y'all. He was trying to get a young Molly, y'all. Shannon should be ashamed of himself, man. Shannon Sharpe, you are. They need to put him in the psych ward, man. Put his ass in the psych ward, for real. For real, man. Shannon said he don't do nothing. His family, they just said yesterday, they say men are suffering from loneliness. They said it's killing men, man. They saying people actually got mental issues from this. We spoke about it yesterday. They said this loneliness from that pandemic, y'all, is starting to kick in. Men, mainly, highly mad, aggressive. It's going to be like that. Seniors, and they say people in their midlife. People are starting to be affected by this. I think Shannon one of them. He's a man, and he in his midlife. And that's why I say he's older. He ain't got no woman, no married. He's searching. Meanwhile, he going way young. He lost his mind, y'all. He lost his mind. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You look, y'all. This your co-worker right here. Molly, hook me up with some friends. Molly, where your homegirls at? Hey, come to the crib, Molly. I'll fly y'all there. What's up? I'll send y'all the jet. What's up? You see what I'm saying, bro? No. This your co-workers right here. See that? You playing with little girl. She just got married. She just got married to her husband. No, y'all, this thing mental. This thing mental. It's mental, y'all. It's mental. So it's showing you. When I told you they got turned into freaks, that's what happened. All right? Because you seen Molly and Jalen Rose is married. Okay. This woman right here just got married. This guy was sleeping with he's sleeping with young people, man. And not just young people. Let's throw that out the window. This fool still be ordering chicks on OnlyFans. He mess with OnlyFans thoughts. He mess with thoughts. No, Shannon is a weirdo now, y'all. He's a weirdo. He's a straight weirdo. He's a weirdo. And I told y'all that's part of the Geppetto behavior. They get turning the kids in the mind. I done peeped it already. When I said, yo, is he doing this stuff because sitting in them young people on purpose, or did he lose his mind? It started to make sense. He's looking like he lost his damn mind, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. All right? That's what I told you. We spoke about it yesterday. It's one thing when you got young energy, right? It's one thing when you still got it. But it's a difference when you're trying to be young. And it looks like he's trying to be young. This fool got on an X-Men shirt, a comic book. Just got weird, man. Yes. And I'm going to be real. I think he did it to him, man. You see him smirking? I think he was, yeah. You know what they found in Diddy crib? All right. All you got to know is that guy right there, his name Hollywood. So put them together. His name Hollywood. And you know it was okay then. All right. You know where the freak off mansion was at, right? All right. What did they find in that house? What? 700 dildos. You know damn well you look at Hollywood, he like he got a dildo on him right now. I see it under his coat right there in that hoodie. He got something in that black. He look like he walk around with dildos. Yeah. I know he did to you. I know he did to you, Shannon. I know he did to you. All right. You ain't gonna fool me, bro, because you been turned to a flower. Yes, you have. All right, let's go back into this. Was this on purpose or a mistake? Because Shannon tried to say it was they tried to say it was a makeup malfunction. But the whole time, y'all already know, they always see themselves when they go on camera, man. So what I was telling you, people like Shannon, they lie and lie and lie their ass off so much. And you know the main people they always be lying to. Always telling bold-faced lies. Talking about it was a malfunction. Ain't no such thing as that, man. Because you have to see yourself before you go on the camera. I mean, and everybody in the room is looking at your makeup and you're under lighting, so it is no way. So all I want to know is, did they make you do that? That's what I want to know. Did you have to do that, Shannon, or were you a willing participant? Because what I'm telling y'all, I'm showing y'all the track record of this weird behavior with Shannon Sharpe. Was this fool in a goddamn mind program, man? But I'm telling you all this stuff out the closet now, y'all. A lot of y'all don't get it. Y'all might not know, but yes, y'all. When I told y'all Facebook and Instagram was experiments, I think he was taking too many selfies in the crib, changing clothes too much, and his ass got zapped. I'm telling you, I think Hollywood was tickling his ass and then kept telling him to put on outfits, take pictures, and he just kept dressing up, and he kept playing with him. I don't know what happened, man. I just know this man lost his mind. That's it. So let's go. So that means, you know what that means? He did all this for nothing because his ass got fired. So that means co-workers, how embarrassing. All right. And like I said, not to thank you, K-Cell. The truth is, what I've been saying is, I don't like to talk about these things, but they got to be spoken about. When I said that these people getting kicked off TV, it's because of a lot of reasons. I know when I've been telling y'all these people getting replaced, because it is new black African Americans in favor. And the African Americans in favor are the ones that were born in the past 20 years. Some families came over here before, in a certain time, and they had kids. And these Africans had kids, their kids are African Americans. And they are Americans. And they are the ones in favor now. Not the ones that got the slave story. That's what I kept telling y'all. All of y'all that had the story or you came on slave ships, you old school, you out of here now. I was making it sound funny, but this was a study I've been doing for the past couple years, y'all. So when I kept telling people, it's not a coincidence. It's not that I'm a genius. I just knew it was going to happen. I watched a lot of it play out through sports. I knew one by one, LeBron, when I said LeBron, KD, Steph, and all of them, boom, 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 James Harden, they're the last of the black Americans in NBA. It's a flip. You guys are not the favorite. That's what this is about. So not only that, your humiliation is for everybody to see. It's for everybody to see. All right. So this is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Thanks, K-Cell. Y'all remember this? Y'all know we have fun with this. Oh, we having fun with this. Man, I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's Friday. If you down depressed, if you need your laugh, watch the video of Diddy and LeBron. Once again, this is when Diddy and LeBron had a private party. They had their own little social party. You'll see his people blurred out. This also was leaked footage when Diddy was in jail. This video got leaked on LeBron. And you will see it's some white faces in the back of LeBron. They face blocked out, but there were witnesses there too. And all we know is that day when that Migos was playing, LeBron was turning up. But LeBron was turning up and goddamn the diddler was gassing his ass up because LeBron had no clue his ass was being filmed. And that's the whole key to this whole joke that a lot of you fools didn't get. This whole shit was a conspiracy by the diddler to get LeBron acting a fool. What he say, y'all? Go LeBron, go LeBron, go LeBron. He was gassed there. Yo, he didn't know he was being documented. He was being secretly recorded. So why am I saying that? Because you're gonna see. But if you want you a good laugh, watch this video today of the diddler gassing up LeBron. He had that big ass Jolly Green Giant dancing his ass off. You see the white people that say, "Damn, LeBron, look at him, look, look how you looking at LeBron." No, he had LeBron going off. Let's go. King James is compromised. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Meanwhile, they were partying together with witnesses. I don't know who them people is right there watching LeBron. I don't know if that's LeBron house. I don't know who house that is. All right? Or you got to, that's somebody else's house because you can see the picture on the wall. That might be those older people house. You know what I'm saying? They might be some rich people, executives or something. So you'll see, man. This tape got leaked on him. After the season over with, you're going to see what's up. But what they say, y'all, King James is compromised. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go. All right, so look. Shannon off the TV. We spoke about it. When I saw Stephen A. doing his breakdown of the situation, I said, yeah, Stephen A. setting the stage. He drawing the line. But something telling me I'm willing to bet Stephen A. Ben told him, slow up, bro. Because, y'all, let's not joke. I think something wrong with that man mental, y'all. I think something happened to that man. That man was not dealing with a clear brain, y'all. He was not. He was not, y'all. Crying on TV. Doing all this weird stuff. 1 minute he masculine, strong. But see, I know about the program they did on these people back in the day. I spoke about it. No, y'all gotta, I just don't want to say certain names. No, they actually admitted, documented it, put out how they were doing certain things to men back in the day, trying to figure out ways to make the hard man, how to make him soft. And they mastered it. I'm not playing with you. Why you think you seen people come on this thing? Why you think your whole life, did you go, I see some of y'all say CTE. Why you think some of y'all been seeing this pattern? Or 1 minute, the guy, he acting hard. I'm telling you. And then 1 minute, I'm telling you, man. Come on, man. My mama did this to me. I wasn't raised like that. My mama. You see what I'm saying? No, y'all. I told y'all, a lot of y'all with people like that. No, you seeing people do that. No, they not right in the head, man. And you're going to see most of them, they got a trauma background, right? Or they've been to prison. Or, I'm telling you, man, no, this stuff is for real, y'all. It's for real. It's for real. That Get Out and that whole scary boogeyman, that stuff is for real, y'all. They say they created fragments in your imagination of fear. And you will always be in fear, and you will always not be right. But when he seen Tony Busby getting that Shannon, LeBron James said, oh, because he's still in it. Anyway, let's go. So like I said, we already know they the jokes of the joke, but we about to get into it today because the truth is Shannon Sharpe is a pervert. Got him. He's not right in the head, y'all. He's not right in the head. This guy really wanted Molly, so he went and got a young Molly. All right? You see this, right? He really wanted Molly. He went and got little Debbie. Shannon, you should be arrested. You should be thrown on the psych ward, bro. Nah, you shouldn't be arrested. You should be thrown on the psych ward, straight up. You should be thrown on the psych ward, all your money repossessed. You proved us you're not right in the head, bro. You're not right in the head, man. You can't even control yourself on TV. Do y'all now believe me when I told you they get turned into horny goats? Here's the proof. Family, how can I be rich acting like I never seen a woman before? How can I be rich acting like I ain't got no women? Like, why am I acting like when I'm on the show, I can't have like 2 women waiting for me to get off work and we going out after that to eat? You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta be like that? Why I gotta be lusting all day? Why, you know what I'm saying? Pervert. That means pervert. 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 And guess what? I didn't do this. When I tell you Black Hollywood has been being documented, Black entertainment is on Front Street, what? No, y'all. Straight perv. He's busted. He really wanted a Molly, but he had to get a little Debbie, man. Another thing I'm going to tell y'all too, man. A lot of them chicks, which I didn't know, like, through them cartel organizations, they were the first people using all of those AI filters. They were the first ones using it. When I was telling y'all them foreigners nice on these computers, a lot of them chicks you see, that don't be their real ad, that don't be their real body. A lot of that be all graphic enhancements. Yep. Because that's also how you get tricked. I've been telling y'all, do you know how many ways you got to get tricked, bro, now? You talking to the girl online. You think she's a grown-ass woman, but you have no clue her whole picture is fake and altered. And you're not talking to who you think you're talking to. So you see how you can look at this picture right here, she look young? Because the cartels also know how to do that. I'm telling you how this shit works. The cartels be knowing. A lot of them really want mine, all right? So they can't get mine, they get barely legal. So they be barely legal, but they still make them look as young as possible, right? Then also, they will use body enhancements to make them look thicker than usual at times. That's what they be doing, all right? So thank you very much. That's why you'll see like the picture on the cover, she look more grown and thicker, but you see right here, she look like a you-know-what, because they're actually marketing her as a minor, all right? Yeah, that's what Shannon into, guys. The thing is, did his ass get altered into that? He was a grown-ass man. What made this guy start trying to talk to these young people like that, man? I heard they be... He waited till he got the mansion. 3 Super Bowl rings, y'all. The glory. Brother in the Hall of Fame. Good job. He built his own platform up, and then he started messing with young people. I don't, that's why I say at this point, it's not even about her being legal. It's about the psyche of Shannon Sharpe. Because Skip Bayless told him a year ago, put your glasses back on. You're losing it. You acting like you on TV going to knock me out. You're losing it, Shannon. Put your glasses back on. You ain't seeing right. You ain't thinking clear. He didn't listen. Monique told him, Shannon, now I got love for you, but you need to stop this. You embarrassing yourself. Shannon, you got all this money, and you running around here with these young girls and these young thoughts like that. What you talking about, Monique? What you talking about? I do what I want to do. All right, say no more. Now everybody laughing at his ass. What's up, Floridian Woods? What's up, y'all? What's up, RT Bell? Shannon wear a matching flower pendant with every tacky ass suit. Yes, he does. Because he don't dress for you. You know what I'm saying? He don't dress for you. I guess he dressed for himself. Because, yeah, we know what Hollywood did to his ass. I'm talking about the black Hollywood. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, we know what Hollywood did his ass. All right? You get it? We know what, yeah. Shannon, you was masculine then. What happened to your ass, man? Did they put a chip in your brain? You an idiot, bro. You mean you telling me you wanted Molly, but you went and got a little Debbie, and she pale as hell, bro. What's wrong with you? Let's go. All right, and she look young with a big ass head, and she like let's go. All right, exclusive. Shannon Sharpe suspended from ESPN. He suspended. Then I heard he stepped down. I heard a whole lot of shit. It don't matter. His ass off the TV like I said he would. However he want, whatever they want to, however they want to write it. I know how it is. They say, look, Shannon, we got respect for you. We're going to give you the option to put out your own news and say you step down. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. He was going to get fired anyway. You know what I'm saying? He was already fired. They just let him pick the option. You know what I'm saying? He was already fired. They just asked him how you want to do this. That's about it, y'all. See, that's why I say I love these media games. You get it, y'all? His ass already fired. When was he fired? Once it was announced, he tried to get him $10 million. Like I said the only thing I wait to hear next is when this fool lost his job. Once it was said that he offered that hush money, he was done. Once that audio came out of him on the phone talking like he in college in a college dorm talking to his girl back home. This fool Shannon was rich, old man, laying in the bed, talking on the phone to a young lady like he a damn kid. I'm gonna choke you when I see you. Man, shut up, man. He's an idiot, man. A damn fool. All right? Shannon, nobody play like that, bro. We don't tell women stuff like that. I'm gonna choke you. You an idiot. And you big as hell. And with your arms, you can't say I was just playing, because your arms tell the truth, bro. That's how dumb you are. Which, see, like I said, a little ass man with little ass fingers, he can get away with that shit. Oh, man, he ain't gonna choke nobody. But they see you, they see them hands. Used to catch footballs. They know damn well your hand will go around that girl's neck. And you big as hell. Bro, you can't laugh that off. You can't say, I was just joking. No, stop it, bro. Like I said yesterday, if you were small and you said that, maybe you would have got away with it. But nah, bro, you's an idiot. You's a damn fool, man. And the thing about it is, they're younger than your daughters, bro. She younger than your daughters. That's what make it worse. I feel like if you got to at least have that much respect. If you're going to go young, don't go younger than your damn kids, man. I think that's reaching. That's going too far, man. You know what I'm saying? I think at least had a dignity. Even if it's 1 year, your lover can still be a step parent. But if they're younger, they can't be no damn step parent, weirdo. How the hell you with somebody younger than your kids? How the hell they going to be a step parent? See how weird you are? See how fucking weird you are? No, that's him. That's him. That's how weird he is, y'all. No, they got to at least be a year older than your kids so they can be a step parent. Idiots. No such thing as a step parent and their age is under. You got to be a step over. All right? You's a dummy, Shannon. If I was your brother, I'd slap the shit out your ass on some old school shit. If I was your brother, Sterling, I would beat on your ass in the yard just for ruining our family name, and you disrespected your grandmother. All right? Shame on you, bro. Shannon, he's calling it straight up shakedown. He says the entire thing is false. Hold up. He said it's false. Hey, Disney ain't think that shit. He think he's 1 minute. Okay, y'all. This is why I tell you how they lie on themselves. That's why they funny. All right, 1 minute he said it's false, then 1 minute he's talking about he's stepping down. Which one is it, fool? If it's false, why the hell you stepping down? That's what I'm saying. If somebody lying on me, y'all, I'm not stepping down. I'm not doing nothing, man. You gotta prove that shit, your lying ass. All right? I'm gonna step down. It's called getting a head start. It's called getting a head start. Oh my God. They want $50 million out that guy, man. They want $50 million out his ass. That's a lot of money, man. He finished, y'all. He is finished. Yo, y'all talking about tariffs, man. Shannon got to pay $50 million, man. Damn. I'm going to show y'all why. We ain't getting nowhere yet. I'm just heating up. We're going to look at why all this stuff happened to Shannon. It's Friday. I'm also on straight BS. And you know, a lot of y'all, you ain't got shit to do. You know that. Stop playing. You ain't got no fucking job. You know that shit. Stop it, man. Then again, a lot of y'all do. Salute to everybody that's up. What's up, LJ? Don't forget. Nowadays, a lot of stuff is a damn job. Everybody work. You know what I'm saying? Parenting is a job. Surviving is a damn job. Yeah. I ain't nothing for granted no more. Let's go. All right? Because this fool ain't want to grow up, man. All right? He really wanted a Molly, but he got a little Debbie, y'all. Man, he's scared of grown woman, man. He's scared of grown woman. I can't believe this shit. Because I'm like this, right? They be around all these women. And nobody be doing nothing. So it's like this. Bro, were you dealing with those cartels? Because what was you doing, Shannon, with this pipeline? And when you say extortion, are you really trying to say it's some people behind her trying to extort you? Is that what you're really saying, Shannon? I'm telling you, man, the more y'all was talking running your mouth, it started to make a lot of sense. Now, let's break this down, Shannon. Is it this young 19-year-old, 20-year-old trying to extort you? Or is it the people behind her? Shannon, have you been soliciting escort services ran by foreign cartels? That's what it's starting to look like, bro. When I told y'all Hollywood was on the run, Shannon, you was supposed to run too. But you wanted to keep playing around like you didn't live in Hollywood, like you wasn't with the program, like you don't use the same escort services. Like y'all don't go to the same places. Like y'all don't know the same people. All y'all just kept thinking it was going to be Mr. Sean Combs, but you had no clue. That was all y'all dumbass wanting. So while Sean Combs in jail, you actually started to call people more. You actually became more freaky after his ass got locked up. That's your problem. You and Joe Budden, he actually got in trouble after Diddy. You got to be some damn fools to get in trouble after Diddy got in trouble, but it's proving y'all are all freaks. So even, I don't get it. How the hell Joe Budden get knocking on doors? Neighbors, weirdos. What the hell is wrong with y'all? No, I'm starting to think it's something really wrong with y'all. I'm starting to think they put chips in y'all ass. I'm starting to think y'all were the first goddamn Neuralink experiments and they put chips in y'all ass because y'all not thinking clear. None of y'all. I have not seen not one fact of y'all proving smarts yet. I asked them, when have you ever seen a damn interview from Jay-Z and his wife at the same time? And they ain't tell me yet. I'm starting to think all of them got chips in their ass. All right, for real, because they all stupid, y'all. How the hell did Diddler incriminate all of them and then the other ones incriminated themselves? They all stupid, y'all, because that's what it's meant to be. They disposing of their ass, y'all. He told his ass, put your glass back on. What? You trying to put your glass back on, Shannon? We on national TV. Tom Brady and Bucks fall to 6 and 7 after the game. Was the blowout more about Brady or the 49ers? This right here was sealed his fate. It was this right here. Now let me connect the dots for you, in my opinion. Number entertainment. I saw this live when it happened. I also seen a lot of stuff live happen. But look, Shannon Sharpe getting trolled by Shaq and Charles Barkley. You want a good laugh today, y'all? Watch this video, all right? Watch this video, all right? 2 videos I got for you so you enjoy your day if you're feeling down, all right? You watch the video of LeBron and Diddy, all right? You will have a laugh. You will laugh your ass off, all right? And then you watch the video of Shaq and Charles Barkley trolling Shannon's ass. Put your glass back on. Shannon said, Shaq told Charles Barkley, I'll come over there and smack your ass right now. I'll come over there and knock. Then Charles Barkley put the glasses on. Yo, they stupid, man. But this was him trolling Shannon. So for those who spoke about Shannon and Shaq having beef, yes. Academics, Matt Barnes, and them spoke about it, but I don't know if they know where it started from, but it started from Shannon Sharpe saying Shaq is a hater. And he mad because he's not in the GOAT conversation. And you got to also remember about Shannon. When he talk about these people, he act like he don't know them, and he talk crazy. You know, if I know you, I'm supposed to talk respectful. He don't talk respectful. He be talking reckless. So, not only is Shannon an old guy messing with younger people, he was catching beef with all of his peers. Because everybody he was beefing with was his peers. All right? So, look. Put your glass back on. Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley mocked Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless on Inside the NBA after their rival argument over Tom Brady on social media went wild. So this is what I'm telling y'all. It all started over Tom Brady, y'all. Yup. Because you also got to look at how hard Shannon was going to disrespect Tom Brady. Meaning, so like I said, I want to give clarity to those who don't watch sports. It's simple, right? It's one thing you give your opinion, but you can clearly see how hard Shannon was going to prove his point. Skip, you making like Tom Brady is better than everybody. You act like I'm not a 3-time Super Bowl. He was talking like he was just going in, like basically saying Tom Brady's good, but he's nobody. Like he was yeah, y'all. Mind you, that Skip Bayless show was there first, put him on to the money. He's showing his incompetence, letting his intelligence of trying to prove his point show his anger on national TV. When I know the whole science and art of, if I was Skip and he's talking about Tom Brady, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just make him feel like he's right. It's that simple. Because I already know I'm not going to convince Skip my neck. Whatever Skip think about Tom Brady, that's what he's going to think. Ain't nothing I'm going to say going to change it. So whenever he talks about Tom Brady, all right then, I'm going to just prove my point. But see, this is what I told a lot of you bastards. I'm going to tell you again. Because Shannon Sharpe, he's a victim of it. All y'all are. What? You don't know how to prove your point without disrespecting somebody else. You can't prove your point without bringing somebody else down. That's the shit. Get it? See, when you got to prove somebody wrong, you got to prove them wrong by proving your point. You're not going to make me believe you by trying to discredit the point. You know what I'm saying? You got to prove it. So what I'm saying is this. He was being disrespectful to prove his point. Like we said yesterday. You won the game, but somebody talking about, oh, but you still messed up. You still had 3 penalties or whatever. See, it's like I said, you made it, but people still bringing up your past. Well, you know he used to be a stick-up kid back in the day, right? Yeah. He in the church and all that now, and he allegedly got his own businesses, but you know he used to be a stick-up kid, right? See, it's people like that. It's a behavior. That's what Shannon be on. Yeah. So he was sitting there trying to tear down Tom Brady to prove his point. Mind you, this one I've been knew Shannon was stupid. It was already announced after Tom Brady retired. Fox gave him a lot of money up front. It was said they gave him something like $100+ million, something crazy, 400, something crazy. Allegedly, they gave Tom Brady the money and said, Tom, relax for a whole year and holler at us when you get off your year vacation. And that's what happened. So within that year, Shannon didn't know, but I've been saying his ass going to be kicked off TV because I knew Tom Brady was coming. And I know he had disrespected Tom Brady for years and years and years. And they wasn't going to be working at Fox together. I knew that was going to happen. So next thing you know, when Tom Brady came in, somehow Shannon's ass was gone. All right. Now, I've been talking to y'all about Vegas. Shannon Sharpe have been in Vegas. When I said they making Vegas a new black Hollywood, their ass got kicked out of the real Hollywood. All black people from Los Angeles get their ass booted to Las Vegas. And that's what been happening. Huh? They told you last year, what? Chris Brown was out there. He lived out there. Usher. You heard about J-Lo out there the whole summer. They booted their ass to Vegas. That's right, y'all. Black, Hollywood, Latino, Vegas. Only top-notch A celebrity will be in Hollywood the exact same way it used to be in the Michael Jackson Prince era. In the Michael Jackson Prince era, it was never no such thing as all of them people all at the wars like that. It's going back to that. All right, all that's going back. That's why I told you it's a reason why they're getting kicked off. They're getting booted. They're getting embarrassed at award shows. It's a reason. Get out of here. That's what they're doing to them. All right, so put your glass back on. Now, another enemy, when Mason Cameron was clout chasing their show, they had a back and forth with Ocho Cinco and them. But everybody trolled Shannon with the put your glass back on. And I really think Shannon was trying to be young competing. These guys were on the internet having sissy fights, even though they were industry, even though they millionaires. But I wanted to prove to y'all how all these black bastards came on the game with their fruity-ass games to what? Take the money. Came on the internet with their fruity-ass games to what? Take the money. So I wanted to show you these bastards, right? They were rich around the world. He was sitting on top of the world. Now his ass sitting on the goddamn YouTube channel, mates. All y'all. All right? The reason why I say that, y'all some greedy bastards. You ain't want me to be a millionaire, did you? You ain't want me to be a millionaire doing nothing, did you? You ain't want none of us to get rich, did y'all? So y'all came to get the money, right? But now you're going to get this smoke. So that's why I'm going to tell y'all, I'm the one revealed y'all ass as all y'all are pink flowers. And you got a sports platform, but you got more pink than a goddamn woman closet, fool. You got more pink on your show than a pink store and they closed, fool. That's you guys. You guys are so pink, I don't even know where y'all talking sports. Let the woman do it now. Fuck it. Simple to play, y'all. Nobody believe y'all. And guess what? Y'all crashing stocks because people not watching that shit. Trust me on that. I saw when Fox them trying to come with all that pink stuff. Man, they start losing viewership. They had to take that stuff down. That's right, mates. We know the game, bro. Y'all ain't getting no money unless you in that pink. Huh? When you seen that draft pick yesterday, huh? What's his name? Travis Hunter. What color suit he had on? Okay. I told y'all, they all peppermint patties. That's what they are, y'all. They just don't know we know that. The government exposed them because they wanted their ass to get out of here, y'all. That's it. The only person that's really a super fan, hey, man, it is what it is. So I'm just telling you, they clowns. All them clowns. Know I'm roasting their ass? Because they greedy, that's why. They greedy. They don't want to accept the fact they over with. Shannon, if you just took your ass home, you was good. Now let's look at this bastard. This fool won 3 Super Bowl championships. John Elway. God damn it, John Elway was playing when I was in junior high school, fool. You fools won 3 rings. You in the Hall of Fame. You on CBS. Fox. You are so dumb, you got kicked off every network. You was a damn idiot. Family, You remember we only had a few channels? You remember we only had ABC, CBS, NBC? Remember that? His dumb ass got kicked off every network. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He started on CBS. His ass on Fox. He wasn't on NBC. He was on Fox. Yeah, I know, New York, Channel 5. His ass got kicked off Fox. He was just on ESPN, which is what? ABC. His ass got kicked off that. He's an idiot. Told you he's a dummy. He got kicked off 3 major networks. 3. Idiot. And on top of that, gonna call his show Nightcap. Stealing from HBO, cloning HBO, and the whole Nightcap concept was a light porno show on HBO. And that's the name of your show. So guess what, you damn idiot? When you try to use the black card, but your show called Nightcap, which really means perversion, you make a fool out yourself, pervert. You busted, Shannon. You busted yourself because you're an idiot. You got a perverted show, Nightcap. You live on TV looking at Molly Chess, busted. I hope that's not you. I hope that's not you, but you look like a freaky man right there. Yeah. Also, Shannon, what happened to you, man? Let's go. Let's go. Because I think they stuck something in you, man. I think you got a chip in you, man. You an idiot. All right. You think I'm playing? All right, here's the proof. Kept this guy. I don't know how the fuck he converted back into a child, y'all. No, y'all. I think they did. Shannon Sharpe was the first contestant of the Benjamin Button program. I really believe that. I really believe somebody did something to him and turned his ass to a child, y'all. You think I'm playing? No, y'all. He's exactly like your teenage son. Exactly. He turned into your teenage son. Yes, he did. Look at him. Shannon Sharpe. I just landed in Vegas. Somebody said it was fight night. See? Start thinking young, but I told you, social media gas a lot of y'all brain up. Popcorn brain told you. Guess what? Celebrity always on them airplanes, always had them headphones. What if y'all was actually getting brainwashed through headphones? What if all y'all that were listening to them damn headphones was getting your brain scrambled and the whole time it was telling you to do stuff and do stuff. Do it. It was frequencies in y'all headphones cooking y'all brain and making y'all do stuff. Who knows, man? How we know that all those headphones that came out wasn't mind experiments, man? How we know all that data wasn't going to laboratories and you thought you would just listen to music? Man, we don't know what the hell happened. All I know is people got flipped. I also know when you see them cartoons and they were always using that mind switching shit, they always put something on their head. Remember, you seen it in the damn cartoon, y'all, when they put the cat right here and a dog and they put something on both of their head and then they asked to switch. No, y'all, they did that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That man got flipped back to a child, man. You saw the movie Boomerang. He said, bark like a dog. Yeah. Shannon, act like a grown man, think like a kid. Somebody should have wrote that book for Shannon. Let's go. Yeah, y'all, real talk. Everybody information on Facebook, that shit has been compromised. So that man is in court right now as we speak. And he got so many people suing his ass. It is people that are charging Mr. Mark Zuck. The reason why their kids are not here no more, they saying it's because of them, that app right there. They saying they allow so much filth on that app. He now has to answer up. From the bullying and kids taking themselves out to people getting smoked on Instagram, on Facebook, Instagram Live due to their location, all of these different things. Now you see why they're just now putting a lock on Instagram. They're just now putting a teen lock. But the main thing his ass been getting in trouble for, because they also were saying that a lot of these youngsters were getting their ass snatched up off his apps and it was not no protection on it. Told you everybody been in a fantasy land, man. When I sat here and was reading weeks and weeks and weeks of teens going missing, I got tired of this. I ain't about to keep covering this dark news. Man, with so many people going missing. I'm on like 17 people in 1 week. Man, this was going on nonstop, y'all. And we looking at it. Every young person getting snatched looking grown. Every last one of them. Let's go. All right, what else confirmed? The most toxic cities in America. The most toxic city in America is Houston, Texas. toxins, and they saying that the air quality, this is about air quality. This just ain't about air pollution. It's about air quality. They saying the air quality in Houston, Los Angeles, and they also spoke about the orange smoke in New York. It was said that that was toxic, meaning, remember the World Trade, when they say people was catching stuff after the fact of the World Trade, and a lot of people started catching stuff? That's what they saying, y'all, is going to be the result of a lot of this toxic air. And they say Houston is the worst of all. And like I say, a lot of stuff been going on, y'all. And these toxins have nothing to do with just the car pollution and the warehouse pollution. It's other toxins. Y'all know what's up. You put it together yourself. Yeah, but Houston, of all states, is the most toxic air quality, y'all. And that's crazy, but that's what they say. All right? So let's go back here real quick because I ain't going to skip over. Now, I'm going to show y'all, in my opinion, what I've been telling y'all. This thing with Shannon's political, he got a lot of enemies, all right? If Skip Bayless was down talking for Tom Brady, that means he was down with Tom Brady. Now, I went to this. What it say, y'all? I just landed in Vegas. Around here, you know who runs Vegas. You already know that. You know what's going on in Vegas. So now let me give you some proof. Let's go. Tom Brady leaves Fox and MVP signs Las Vegas Raiders dream NFL offseason. Tom Brady is the part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to just leave it right there. Where's Shannon Sharpe got his new charge at? Where does Shannon Sharpe have his new charge at? When I tell y'all they already setting the tone on you fools, y'all fools don't bring your ass to Vegas with that nonsense. Huh? Shannon, you think y'all going to be in Vegas? And then you and LeBron going to be in Vegas when he retire? No, we're going to smash on that right now. By the time this season over with, all y'all names going to be mud, doo-doo. Jay-Z, you won't monopolize Vegas. This is also to reset the playing field of the monopoly board. Another reason why all of them in trouble, so they will not be able to monopolize this new industry, right? It's a new industry. It's a new day. So I'm also going to, let me speed it up for y'all. All right? Let me speed it up for y'all. All right, we spoke about this yesterday on the dark web news, right? When I was telling y'all it's a new America, it's a new day. So what I'm telling you is they have decided it is new celebrities for y'all. And these new celebrities, y'all not going to tank them. Y'all not going to extort them. Y'all not going to control them. You're not going to touch them. So when I tell you, they laying down a new formula, and all you old heads, y'all time is up. All y'all old African Americans, y'all time is up. With y'all black talking, y'all black ways, or y'all disrespecting each other, abusing each other, extorting each other, blackballing each other, all these games y'all been playing for 30 years, all y'all time is up, and y'all will not monopolize this new playing field we laid down, and y'all not the favorite no more, all right? This woman got a new show, all right? These two women are from African parents, period, all right? Your story come out of book, they story for real, all right? Their parents came here free, and they were born here, which makes them, you know what, real African Americans. So when I told y'all it's a new favorite, get used to it, get over it, all right? You got new family members. But all you're going to know is, them people you used to know that's embarrassing you now, it's on purpose because their time is up. These are the new favorites, all right? These, I don't want to promote the show, but this is a new favorite. Like I said, she's from Nigeria, raised in Baltimore. That's right. And talk black is I don't know what. If she didn't say it, you wouldn't even know. All I'm showing you this is to show you it's a reason why they asked get on the TV. Because they asked was abusive. They asked didn't do nothing. And they just wanted to play around. So remember when I kept saying they didn't build no businesses. They didn't do nothing for their people. They didn't do nothing but sit and run their mouth, spend their money, shop, and take pictures all day. Here's the proof. See that? So I want you to see this. I want you to see this. Do you think grown men of a certain caliber of business respect Shannon Sharpe when all he want to do is talk about he just landed in Vegas like life is a joke? No. These so-called black celebrities, they didn't do nothing. I'm going to keep saying it because it is showing their incompetence or their ignorance. All they wanted to do was party and shine. So that's why they ass in trouble because they don't know nothing else. If Tom Brady retired, How much did he get from Fox? About over 100 million. Tom Brady left that. Then Tom Brady half owner of the Raiders. These people still playing around. They on YouTube. I told you, man. They showed they couldn't even start their own league. If the white man don't give them nothing, they can't do nothing, y'all. They couldn't even start their own league. I showed you The Rock got his hands in a new league. How come if these guys were so talented, they were supposed to be the best athletes, but why the hell they didn't start nothing? No training camps, no AAU, huh? Oh, they couldn't put a team in one of these states that ain't got no team. They couldn't put a team in Virginia, Kentucky, or somewhere. No. They'll only get money from bosses, and when bosses done with them, they get thrown in the trash because they stupid, y'all. They dumb. And then Skip Bayless never took favor in both of them guys. They would have been nobody anyway. So I told you, another proof y'all got from this whole thing is you don't blow up in this game off talent. It's all over with. You blow up in this game when you favored, man. I'm going to keep telling you that. So when you see somebody fall from favor, a lot of time because they did it to themselves. Because if Skip Bayless gave your dumb ass the platform, if he said, goddamn it, Tom Brady the GOAT, he the GOAT, dummy. How dare you gonna challenge me on my own goddamn platform on national TV like you the goddamn man? Huh? When you ain't have a job before that. So I'm gonna keep showing you how your people are fucking done and they finished with their ass because it's proven they don't appreciate nothing. They greedy. They don't know when to stop. They're idiots. They're sexual deviants. They're homeballs. But when it comes to business, a blank check. When it comes to thinking straight, this shit blank. They're out the closet. They're out the bag, y'all. Not for their sexual behavior, for their ignorant behavior. Because if they're not on script, if they're not being told what to do, you will clearly see they don't know what to do. And it's played out through all of them. I can prove it through all of them. Y'all talk to me about Jay-Z and Beyonce. They needed each other their whole career, and Tina knows. That was a package the whole time. Ain't none of them ever proved you they independent. Beyonce didn't come out independent. Jay-Z didn't come out independent. They always had help. A lot of them need help. But now you're going to see, without their help, nothing. Hopefully you get it now. You see Tom Brady break up with his wife? You see him going through depression? No, he's going forward. He's still winning because winners going to win. So they like this. How dare you talk about Tom Brady, but you can't match the energy. All right? You talking about Tom Brady, your stupid ass going to Vegas. When he go to Vegas, he going to buy the damn team. Dummy. I'm telling y'all, man. When I kept saying, they at a point now, if they can't generate no business, if they cannot help this country with revenue, that's what it's all about, y'all. Who's going to create the new business to generate the revenue for the country? The jobs, the taxes. That's the only thing they respect at certain levels. Then, when it's time to get political, can you help us with our campaign? That's what they're for when they get to a certain age, man. Period. You're going to see, like I said the other day, Shannon ain't want to help with no endorsements. He didn't want to get on a political campaign, but he want to talk shit about Jerry Jones, a highly respected rich, you know who. No, man, Shannon got beef with the Red Party. Just so happened everybody he disrespected was red. All right, it's common sense, y'all. Told y'all what was going to happen to that fool. When he has that, I knew what was going to happen to him. All right? When I said Vegas is red now, been telling y'all this to a certain extent. Who control it? That means none of their ass going to be good out there. I already told you already. And that was before Tom Brady went out there. I done told you already. All right? That's the new playground. And when you go to Vegas, your ass better be in family mode now, or your ass, you ain't going to make it. Trust me on that. Blueface ass locked up right now. Right in Vegas. Y'all know Keefe Diaz locked up in Vegas. Yeah. Let's go. They're not playing that. Let's go. So now you see, let's go back to this. So you now got to prove Shannon can't get with no grown woman. This the woman, y'all, with a tape leak that. Not the tape. Let's stop saying tape leak, because that's played out too. Ain't no such thing as a tape leaking. All right? Ain't no damn such thing as a tape. This the woman he allegedly hit the Instagram button on. Even though his homeboy Hollywood saying no such thing as that shit going by mistake, because you got to hit the Instagram button more than once. So even though Shannon was trying to prove to us he's not G-A-Y, he kept making a fool of himself. So let's count the ways. Did he not get a pass when he went viral for these shenanigans? Another thing, how many of y'all knew that Shannon Sharpe was also in another lawsuit when he was at Fox Sports? Did you know that? No, he is a proven pervert, y'all. It is a fact. Let's all get this. If you a man in 2025 and you don't have a wife at a certain age, this is going to be you. This is going to be you. When Shannon got a mouth so big and he could talk about woman this, woman that, and all the type of women he dealt with and all this, that, and the third, kind of find out fool ain't got no woman. Because one thing I know, the ones that talk, they ain't talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got bros that's married, they ain't going to do all that talking. It's always the ones that ain't got, you know what I'm saying? People like Shannon talk all that shit. Telling the woman what he going to do, he going to choke her. Now, we all know there's no such thing as Instagram Live going off. That never happened to me. What about y'all? So, just so happened, when he was getting accused of being a baby or participant, he leaked this footage. But he didn't get the fact that it was going to make him look like a pervert. What else, y'all? Why did he get his lawyer to leak the damn text messages? That made him look like a pervert even more. Then on top of that, he had no clue that once he admitted he offered the $10 million, he already had lost. So like I said, no, I think Shannon Sharpe needs to be in a mental institution. He's not mentally right, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. He's a loon ball. Because even after this, he still didn't chill out. So you'll see, he started downgrading, y'all. See, for those who pulled up, see, he wanted a grown woman like Molly, but he was scared. So he kept messing with young woman. You'll see. Let's look at the downgrade. You'll see it. Grown woman. Text leak. No. So he downgrades from her. And then goes to her. Come on, bro. What's wrong with you? Something wrong with you, Shannon. Something wrong with you. No, that shit mental. He just kept downgrading. Fool. You went on this show lusting off this girl, this woman every day, man. You lusting off Jalen Rose's old wife, right? You really want a Molly. So you go get a knockoff Molly first. Go get a knockoff Molly. All right, she's still straight though. But after the knockoff Molly, then you go get a goddamn little Debbie, and now your ass in trouble. That's what you get, fool. That's what you get. That's what you get. Shannon, I'm still trying to see what the hell you was looking at in that. I'm starting to think whatever body you saw on her, that shit was altered with AI. Because I don't believe her body looked like that picture in real life, bro. No, I do not believe any picture with her ass out, that shit was AI. I don't care what you're talking about. Yeah, Shannon, we also know that you a freak, and now people know your taste. They know what you like. So, Shannon, how you think Jerry Jones feel about this? You that little white woman right there. What you think Tom Brady think about that? Mr. Big Mouth Guy. See that? Learn a lesson from this, y'all. Listen twice as much as you run your mouth. Sometimes just shut up. Cause that's how it works. Now let's go back. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up. What's up? Who in the chat? What's up, Dario? Yeah, y'all, that body ain't real, y'all. Y'all, that been going on for a minute. A lot of them pictures y'all seeing online are not real. When you were seeing all that perfect body, AI Photoshop. They can do the face, they can do the breast, they can do the legs, they can just do the legs. When you see the legs, they can make the legs look all perfect, shiny. Guess what else? They can do body parts. That's why I say, if y'all into watching porn and all that, some of that's fake AI porn, man. Those ain't real body parts. That's AI stuff, enhancements. All this shit is fake, y'all. My point is, you want to see all the timelines are extra perverted. But the truth is, y'all, those foreigners, they are the first ones to pimp that AI. When I was talking about how they've been the ones manufacturing that tech. Yes, they've been the main ones manipulating, finessing that tech, y'all, because the dark web is all together. So I'm talking to all of the green Americans that was just online all day looking at black news. The truth is this, y'all. The reason why these cartels had to get ran out, because it is so many of them. When I say cartel, you're just going to think Mexican, Spanish, Russian. You got Russian mafia. You got Ukraine mafia. You got Albanians. You got all this stuff. Their whole thing is high tech. All European gang mafia, all of them are high tech. So all of their stuff be done through the internet. Dark web. Okay? Guess what they do on the dark web? They put minors on the dark web, live shows. They also in charge of what? The scam network, bank accounts. They do that on the dark web.
They all, I'm telling you, everything based on internet. When they snatch up their woman and boom, 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 Instagram thought, yeah, they nice with all this. They also know how to hide VPNs. They not do all that stuff, y'all. So when I'm telling you, these organizations you thought were smart, no. That's why I told you it's a reason why they were in Silicon Valley, California, because they also know California is the home of the most tricking people that deal with prostitution. The most rich executives in California from the Bay all the way to San Diego. Rich. That's why you're going to see when California caught them fires, you're going to see San Diego caught some fire. You're going to see Los Angeles. You're going to see. Yo, y'all, a lot of y'all were green. I just tell you, a lot of those movies you saw in California about those gangs and cartels, they were for real. Yes. Many things. I don't care if we talk about Fast and Furious, any one of them. You got major gambling. It's big, y'all. The home of the big party where they always need drugs, woman, always 24/7. California, y'all. So what's also being exposed in this is where they get their woman from and who they be dealing with. Shannon, when Hollywood Palisade was burning, you didn't get it, but maybe you did. But the only thing you didn't get, you was not supposed to be talking to no young woman online. Because if that man told you, if you heard already, when they coming in, they cracking down on all this sex abuse and sex, y'all didn't get it. So like I said, this real picture, y'all, to tell you the truth, it looked like her body was enhanced. Straight up. Also, man, I have no proof that's a woman. So we're going to leave it alone. So that's why Skip told you put your glasses back on. Because you out here being reckless. Let's go to Damon Wayans, the perverts, y'all, that hump on their own family. All right? Let's go to them real quick. Because I'm going to show you something. How Black Hollywood is a joke. When I said they all got to pander to the rainbow. They all got to pander to gay fans. When I told you they all came out the closet. When I said only time you're going to see them is bad news, nasty news, freaky news. They are humiliating. They are now disgusting. When this fool came out and said he tongue-kissed his brother in the mouth. Little did I know this dumbass had a TV show. About what? Family. Do you know they still been trying to reach what Bill Cosby did? If I ask you, whatever positive show you had since the Cosby Show, I'm for real too. Please tell me. I'll wait. I'm for real. I know somebody came close, but don't tell me people still trying to chase the Cosby Show and that show ended about 92. But now you're seeing something. When you want to talk about Black Hollywood, pay attention to the Wayans family. They are a Black Hollywood family. And they all were nasty. You forgot? They were the first cross-dressers you ever saw on TV. They were the first ones to ever make it normal. 3 snaps in a circle, right? All right. Then every movie you saw from them ever always had something rainbow in it. Every single one. So why is that? That was their job. So when he said he kissed his brother in the mouth, that was by mistake. When Jim Jones said he kissed his mother in the mouth, that wasn't by mistake. No, it wasn't. Because that's what they do. All right? Inducted into an NAACP Image Award. Once again, the Wayans family inducted into the NAACP Image Award. Hall of Fame. The question is, why? Let me see who's smart. Why did they get an NAACP award? For their good image. I spoke about this before. It's a reason why they get image awards. Why did the Wayans family, okay, what images did they portray? What images did they give us? The image of a perfect Black family? Every single movie they made was weirdo. That's right. That's why they got that award, D. Rose. Thank you. You guys did a great job of portraying those Black families as weirdos. Good job. You gave good image to the rest of the world. That's right. We love the way you guys were able to take all those stereotypical images, false images, and put them on that screen and make this shit believable. Good job. We also want to thank y'all because the truth is
That show Living Color was about colored people. It's just that back then, y'all had no clue who was going to turn all y'all into colors. But the Wayans family, you introduced everybody to colors. You were the first family in America, especially black, to cross-dress on national TV and make it popular and keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. And you also had Jim Carrey playing. You guys were the first face of black entertainment rainbows. Congratulations, you were. And if you don't believe me, go watch that show, Living Color, to this day, and I bet you can't watch it. You will see how freaky, how perverted, nasty it was, stereotypical, portraying black people as pieces of shit, all type of stuff. Yes, good job. Thanks. So remember this, y'all. You had so many people portraying your image for years and getting awards for it. The thing is, they portrayed the image that people wanted them to portray and not the image they were supposed to portray. Because when you the Wayans family, ain't no such thing as you being black, fool. Wayans family, you ain't grow up in no black neighborhood. When I told you, it has been fake black people. But then again, no, they're real black people. Because some of us are not black. But what I'm telling you is this, y'all. This is the brand of people when you say black people, African American. This is who they are. On paper, to the world, this is who they are. So, if some of y'all were told and figured out you had Indian in your family, the black card don't apply to you unless you wanted to. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. All right? So what I'm saying is this. No, when you say black people, these are black people. They're nasty, they're freaky. That's what they do. If they come from slave ships, they're nasty and they're freaky because that's what master made them do. So when you do what master told you to do, you get a good award. All right? You get an NAACP award. All right? Now, this is the kick of the whole shit, y'all. Why when he said he kissed his brother in the mouth? Let's see who's smart. Guess whose show he said it on? What did he think? Did he think y'all were that nasty and disgusting that he was going to tell y'all he kissed his brother in the mouth and y'all was going to run and watch the show more? No, guess what happened? His ass got his shit canceled. But then again, what show did he say it on? Club Shay Shay. What did I say? I said all Shannon Sharpe is doing is interviewing washed-up celebrities, trying to keep them afloat. I kept telling y'all, I been saw his demise. I knew this Negro was going to be finished when he was interviewing Offset. When he kept talking about Dwight Howard. The Lakers, they should get Dwight Howard back. They could use him. No, bro. You and Dwight Howard be plowing each other, so shut up. All right? That's what y'all be doing. Let's go. All right? Let's go. Who up? Top of the top. Now, you said they've been exposing themselves, right? One guy you got proof on is a nasty man telling woman he'll choke him. Other man sits on that nasty man show and say he kisses his own brother in the mouth. Then look at how 57, 60, Damon Wayans is 60. They're now old perverts like I freaking told y'all. They're not young no more. They are horny old perverts. Do you get it now? They are perverts, y'all. These guys have a different sexual nature. Their nature is of a goat. So when they get older, they start looking like goats. And they turn into Peter Pan in them. Yeah, they turn into tree jumpers. That's what they turn into. That's why he giving you tree jumper stories. So when Kendrick put it on Drake, I kept telling you, the guys who did it are right here. They all are turning into goats. Let me make it more clear for you. That's what they are. You see that black face? That face ain't black for nothing, idiot. That's what their ass got turned into. That's what they get their money from. That's what they're going to bow down to. All right? I'm just telling you what it is. Why I say that? Because they should all hide, y'all. They should all hide. Not for me. They should run from the world, Craig. They should run from the world because they embarrassing themselves. It wasn't funny. I had to look for the laugh. I love the Wayans. This wasn't funny. What wasn't funny? This whack-ass show.
this whack-ass show, still portraying on whack-ass, fake-ass Cosby Show roles. You know what they said to that show? Goodbye. They kicked that shit like a goddamn football. Get that shit out of here. Poof. Cancel his show, replaced with other shows. That's what happened. One season, in the middle, second season, we okay. No. What's the other show, y'all? Blackness, something like that. They say that's kind of funny, though, but you see this, right? He thought he was going to come back for another part of his career. Also, he wrote it, but I'm only showing you this when I told you what? None of their ass going to be on TV. None of them going to get no more money. And I told you they finished. Any more questions? Any more questions? Salute, Critical Smoker. I'm going to keep showing y'all. But I really think they were starting to push this new narrative. Like the cool old man. The cool old man that don't grow up. Because you know the secret is them men, they don't never grow up. That's what the hat bat mean. The hat bat mean they don't grow up and they think ass backwards. They never grow up. They childish. That's what all that mean. So that shit was corny, y'all. You know how corny it was? I didn't even know he had a first season. So CBS cut they ass. Cut, because this show is based on Damon Wayans and his son. That shit was so lame, they cut that shit. Just to give you the proof, y'all. And this happened the same week within Shannon Sharpe. So I'm giving you the narrative all back to back to back. We spoke about Denzel. No, y'all, they all got smoked. What's up, Melanie? Dramatic Seeker, Truth. Damon Wayans is walking away with deep gratitude after Papa's House cancellation. This show gave me more than I could ever imagine. So this fool got embarrassed. He tried to make all these speeches, y'all, but don't nobody want to hear that because it was corny, straight up. CBS announced on Tuesday that it had canceled both Papa's House and The Summit after one season each. Out of here. Created by Wayans and Kevin Hinch, the sitcom centered on the lives of a father-son duo played by Wayans and his real-life son, Damon Wayans. So like you said, they corny, they whack as hell, and it was time for them to go. So you see, right? They were still trying to make their little money, but you're going to see, y'all. I told you. You're not going to be, y'all inspired the old generation. Y'all already taught them to put on dresses and all that. Y'all did that already, all right? Y'all did y'all job. So we only needed y'all to help push these colors on them. You did it already. Get your ass out of here. Nobody believes y'all playing no serious roles. We only paid y'all to play rainbow roles. That's it. All right? Y'all were the first rainbow family, and I'm not playing with y'all. They were the first gay family, y'all. Whole family gay. That's deep, right? No, that's Hollywood, guys. That's called Black Hollywood. Black Hollywood gets so flipped out, they can't turn back. That's why you're going to see the pattern. They're the only ones that can barely keep regular marriages or regular families. Most of the other people still got all they. Even Elton John got kids. Even Elton John got a family, y'all. Elton John got his family, y'all. Elton John said all he want to do is make sure his kids straight before he leave. Elton John, y'all. That's why I say this shit deeper than what y'all think it is. It's deeper than what y'all think it is, y'all. Elton John said that, man. Elton John say, oh, he want to make sure he always there for his kids. He can't make it up. So when I tell y'all, your people got flipped out all the way, they the ones got flipped out. Because they lost their mind. The first family to hump on each other, y'all. Here's the proof. Damon Wayans made the shocking confession. I learned how to tongue kiss with my brother Marlon. So not only is that fruity, that is called Geppetto because he was doing it to his brother when he was young. But they both was young, so you're going to see. See what I'm talking about? No, y'all. I think they think y'all so damn stupid and perverted. I think he really thought when he said that, y'all were going to run to watch the show. I really believe that. He tried to do what Kanye West did. No, they feel like, remember I showed you the pyramid, right? No, they feel like most people are, you know what now? They feel like most people are rainbow, stuff like that, and they saying this stuff on purpose because they think you like it and go watch it. Oh, you don't believe me? Why the last Denzel movie came out, Denzel went on his way to say he kissed a man in the movie. And then the director came out and said Denzel's lying. And I said Denzel probably just said that for fucking shock jock. No, y'all, they feel like all their fans are gay now, and that's why they saying gay stuff and doing this stuff. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't gotta keep playing around. I know what they doing. That's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? No, he said it on purpose. Not only that, he also was promoting incest, y'all. So you gonna tell me they're not freaks now? You gonna tell me they're not freaks and weirdos? Okay. All I'm telling you is everybody knows this. What else everybody know? What I said. Didn't I tell you these rappers are all actors? Quavo. Didn't I tell you their career's over with? Yup. Didn't I prove it? Didn't I show you they all hang around WrestleMania? Quavo want to be an actor now, but he don't know. We already know he been an actor. Quavo claims he will be the best rapper turned actor ever. Fool. When your cousin, when your nephew, Takeoff got smoked right in front of you, you already played the best acting role. You should have got an award for that. Because when I saw you in the White House, I knew you was the best actor ever. That's what you don't understand. You rappers gonna keep running your mouth, but you have no clue that around here, we know all of y'all are snitches, and I know Diddy stuck a dildo in your ass, Quavo. Yes, he did, because you was with him last, and you ain't gonna play with me. Diddy stuck a dildo in the whole Quality Control record label. You, Miami, Gunna, Offset, all of y'all. So don't play with me, bro. Maybe Takeoff fought Diddy back. That's why he did. Maybe so. All right? Because that's about it. Quavo, I know what Diddy did to you. Ain't no way around it. No rapper said Diddy did nothing to them because Diddy said it was consensual. But Quavo don't want us to think that he was the one that got touched the most in the latest because he was with Diddy after what? 2022. Quavo, we know you are a baby all participant. And I know for a fact what he did to you. So Quavo, maybe y'all gonna get it through y'all head. Maybe that's why Sweetie left your ass. Because y'all all got jammed up with them dildos, bro. So y'all need to just shut up. Don't know woman want to see y'all. Don't know bro believe y'all. We been knew you was an actor when your cousin Harold got smoked right in front of your ass on Menace. That's about it. Because all we want to know is how the hell Takeoff get smoked like that, all right? That's it, man. Migos, y'all a joke. And y'all what? If I was Mexican, Spanish, I would beat the shit out of y'all for stealing that name. All right, that's it. All of y'all are frauds, man. You ain't no real Migos. You ain't nothing. Straight up. Guess what else, y'all? They said Lil Quincy tweaking out. They said Lil Quincy tweaking out, man. Thanks to his punk ass daddy, Al B. Shaw. They say, y'all not looking at the big picture, man. His mama dead. His stepdad in jail. And I think Diddy was abusing his ass. His grandmother just died. Young Quincy having mental issues, y'all. Yeah. They say it's bad on him. Real hard. So keep an eye out for Quincy, man, because they don't tell him with him. Then on top of that, stupid ass Al B. Shaw gonna name this boy after Quincy Jones. Like an idiot. For those who don't know, yes, Al B. Shaw was Quincy Jones' boyfriend at one point until he cut his ass off. Yup. Name his ass Quincy after Quincy Jones, man. So this boy right here is ruined, y'all. He is ruined. Understand that part. While I say that, you might wind up hearing something about him one day. You know, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. He ain't looking too good, y'all. So this is why I say that Diddy trial is going to determine a lot. It's going to change a lot. That's why all this being documented, because this whole thing, when it's over, is going to change the world. The whole world going to change, y'all. Because what I'm trying to tell people is, like, everything is not in favor now, but when it's all over with, this is going to be the ultimate judgment. This is the ultimate judgment, y'all. Whether you know it or not. Everything they're going through is ultimate judgment. So I found this grainy footage, y'all. Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharpe, Stephen A. So this is what I told y'all, man. I said it more than one time. This is why they always had to push the black card on you and finesse your ass with black talk. Black, 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 black. Push slick racism because that is how it always been played. To keep you away from success, they put the black stuff in your head, but you're going to think everything black. Now, see, if you want to think everything black, ain't nothing wrong with that. But see, you cut the rest of the world off. And when you did that, you cut all your resources off. And that's how it always been. The reason why I say that, I'm going to say it again. Everybody that always talk that damn black talk and saw you a dream, you will see, when you look very closely, all of their beginnings come from nice, good white people. Because if Stephen A. Smith was not in favor of Skip Bayless, he wouldn't be here today. If Shannon Sharpe was not in favor of Skip Bayless, he would not be here today. So I want y'all to see, when I tell you your life is controlled and so small, how you love celebrities your whole freaking life, but you would acknowledge the fact that if it wasn't for Skip Bayless, it would have been no Shannon Sharpe on TV talking about LeBron the GOAT. If it wasn't for Skip Bayless, it would have never been no such thing as Stephen A. getting $100 million. So the truth is, Skip Bayless is the boss. He is the don of the whole shit. Also showing you that all your favorites you ever loved and thought about was handpicked, selected. You pick one. You pick one. Because I know about the puppet master. No, y'all. If it wasn't for Skip Bayless, them bastards would have been nobody. And it's just the truth. They were the favorite. But when Skip Bayless cut your water off, shit gonna get nasty for you. It's right. It's right. So, that's why I tell y'all, the internet made y'all pick and choose who you like. The internet gave y'all all the false reality because I saw how half of the world didn't even know who really had power. They didn't know where they was getting their money from. They didn't know where their careers would start from. They just thought everybody in their face just had all this power and clout. No, I told you got brainwashed from a particular era and you started to believe it because they told you if a lie gets repeated, it becomes the truth. So for over 10 years, lies kept being repeated and you just started believing the shit. But you never want to accept the fact. When I heard people say, I don't like Skip, Skip racist. I always told people, Skip ain't racist. No, he understood the art of black and white. He know your ass racist. Everybody know the art of making money or racism. No, the black and white game will always get you money. Because whether you black or white, somebody going to say, I don't like him. Somebody going to say, I don't like him, but they all going to watch. No, Skip mastered that science. He mastered the science of ivory, ebony and ivory, also control opposition for views. He started that shit. So he would pick. So when they kept saying Skip racist, how the hell he racist if you put both of them black men on and made them rich? Then if I pull out some black men and say right now, prove to me how many people did this black man make rich? Did this black man make people rich or did he rob their ass? Which story you gonna get more? Okay then, no, you were taught racism. So you know why you taught racism? So you stay your ass away from Skip Bayless. Stay your ass away from the bag. That's what Jay-Z said. You gonna stay racist? I'm gonna go to the NFL, get me $30 million with them white people. They've been doing this shit forever. But now it's all over. That's what I was telling you. Because their people got hip to them. Their people know their real ways. It ain't a coincidence. No. No. You fell out with Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless and you fell out talking about Tom Brady. Tom Brady down with 47. Jerry Jones down with 47. But just so happened, Tom Brady bought the team in Vegas. What else happened? You got a fresh-ass charge in Vegas. Because you ain't put your glasses on, fool. You ain't see it coming. Huh? You had no clue it was coming. I knew. How the hell I'm not rich? I'm not from there. Did I not tell y'all what's going to happen? Vegas going to be the new playground. I told you who run Vegas. I told you who not good in Vegas. How the hell Shannon didn't know that? You mean to tell me Vegas turned red, Tom Brady and others are there, but Shannon was talking about Tom Brady, running his mouth, and going against somebody, and he just going to walk around. What'd he say, y'all? In his fake-ass world, talking about he just touched down in Vegas. No, y'all, that's Tom Brady town now. That's Tom Brady town. That's Tom Brady and Floyd Mayweather town. That's who town it is. Yes, it is. That's UFC town. Everybody I said tied up with number 47. That's 47 town. When I told y'all anybody got beat with 47, they asked would not be in Vegas. They asked they're going to be in Florida neither. Nope. Not at all. Thank you, Mally C. No, y'all. It was people doing a whole lot. Let me make it clear for you. It was people running their mouth for 10 years straight. Now they got to answer up. I'm going to keep telling you what it is. It was people speaking on the wrong people for too long, not knowing when to stop, thinking people was a joke because of their political affiliations, their political platforms, their political backings, and their big-ass microphones, and their backing and endorsements. They started to shame the wrong people for too long because Tom didn't have a voice and Jerry didn't have a voice. And they felt like they were bigger than Shaq. When Shaq said, when Shannon Sharpe said that Shaq was a hater and he just mad because he's not in the GOAT conversation, he was disrespecting people. But now you're going to see Shannon now, y'all. I say rest in peace for Shannon Sharpe, because we might not never see his ass again. I don't know if he's still on Nightcap and all that. I don't know. I ain't watching that shit no more. If he ain't talking about sports, ain't nothing to talk about. So, let's go. Anybody know about Shannon, you know you always talk about relationship. So you mean to tell me, bro, you listen to a man about relationship that wear X-Men comic book shirts? Really? Really? You listen to a man without no woman, nobody grown, no proof, and he give relationship advice. You see, because in a relationship, Shannon, you having a relationship, bro. You've been playing make-believe all this time. Your ass got on the Walmart X-Men shirt, bro. You got turned into a child, man. You Benjamin Button, the black version, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. But then again, a Button is black. So maybe Benjamin Button is going to be about black men the whole time. Never want to grow up. Their ass going to go backwards. That's you. All right? Straight up. Reason why I say that. Yo, y'all, I don't care what nobody say. I think this man did it to Shannon. I think he did it to Shannon. I think this is handler, man. I think after a while, he tickled Shannon so much. He did something to him, man. Y'all think it was Shannon controlling him? I think he controlled Shannon, y'all. Yep. I think he was the one to break Shannon in. I think he was the one to get Shannon to calm down, be a little more relaxing, and a little more understanding. I think it was him that showed him this stuff. Because if you pay attention, y'all, Shannon didn't get none of these accusations until he started hanging with him. That's the truth. We see, y'all, hold up, y'all. I will fight one of y'all right now. Are y'all going to act like we didn't see Shannon Sharpe? He was in a goddamn tight-ass onesie. You want to tell me this idiot was not in a Glorilla outfit? Posing outside the truck like Glorilla? We didn't see that? No, y'all. I think this idiot is in the Manchurian candidate program, man. I think they turned him into a little kid, man. Yeah. A flower on top, a little girl like that. Yes. He's weird, man. He's weird. Yo, y'all, did they not was Shannon out, ladies, was he not wearing a onesie like Glorilla in front of that truck? Am I tripping or what? No. Hollywood did it to him. See, that wasn't stylish. Shannon used to wear baggy jeans. He groomed him to wear the tight jeans. But I think he just kept grooming him and grooming him and grooming him. I think he didn't stop. I think Hollywood was doing stuff to Shannon, man. Yes, I think he did, man. I think it's him that did it to him. He turned Shannon to a boy, man. I think he was doing Diddy stuff to him, man. I think so, y'all. Because Shannon did not start acting like that. Look, y'all. Look what he was doing, y'all. He was not dealing with common logic. He was thinking like a child. Now, look, how the hell you work with Molly, man? A grown-ass woman. And you trying to get a knockoff Molly. You was trying to get a young version of Molly. In your mind, this was Molly, man. In your mind, this was Molly Carroll. But really, she's Little Debbie, bro. And you stupid. Because how can you work around these grown-ass women? Talk shit, too. He even went against the WNBA talking smoke. My point is this. How you going to face these grown? And they had the nerve, y'all, to come back to work. He had the nerve to get accused to come back to work. And they had to send his ass home. Why? What I kept saying. They don't know when to leave. The Sandman had to come get his ass. His ass kept coming back to work. Your ass know damn well you're going to get fired, bro. Why the hell you coming back to work trying to play it off like you invisible? That's what y'all do, man. Meanwhile, mouth wasn't that big. You around grown-ass woman getting horny and freaky, but you go for a young lady because you scared. And Shannon, why the hell was you wearing that makeup? Because all we know is this. You ain't thinking right. You should be in a mental. So Tony Busby, after you get that money, put Shannon ass in the goddamn psych ward. He don't got to go to jail. He need to go to a psych ward. He's weird, man. He don't got his senses, man. I've never seen a man that was a church goer. You went to church, Shannon. You was a church man. Next thing you know, man, you turned into something else. So guess what? Is it a coincidence? You and your homeboy being sued by the same man, and both of y'all been doing nasty stuff. I mean, your homeboy, he been going to Diddy parties by himself. All right, y'all. So LeBron James got snitched on. Said he had a towel on with Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's one day. He said, hey, no, that's another day. This shit right here, y'all, was him and Diddy chilling at a private event doing them. This had nothing to do with nobody else. This is what LeBron James does in his free time. All right, that's it. Diddy was gaslighting his ass to dance to that Migos. And this fool's rapping like Takeoff. All right? That's it. Grown-ass man, father. He was dancing like a grown-ass kid. Because Diddy got mind control of his stupid ass. And that's what happened. All right? He got mind control over Debo. So look, LeBron James, King James is compromised. What does that mean? He's up next. Because his lawsuit didn't get thrown out. He's up next. So the thing is this, Shannon. Did you step down? Or did they fire your ass? Because you're a pervert. Here's the proof. Y'all got all the proof you need, y'all. This is not a black conspiracy, but if it was, who cares? It is no such thing as a black conspiracy when you get money from white corporations. No such thing as that, y'all. No. No, it's not, y'all. You got to stop the lies. The only time it's a conspiracy is if you don't deal with nobody, you mind your own business, and out of nowhere you get caught up in all this stuff. No. Only way it's a conspiracy when you made all the money yourself and you self-made, and out of nowhere they trying to take you down. That's a conspiracy. Nope. When you get money from people and you searching on the internet and you calling up escort lines after nightcap because you horny, that's on you, fool. They ain't got to do with no race. Another question I asked. Now, we know one thing, joking. He wanted Molly, but he couldn't get Molly, so he got a knockoff, right? But this the question. Was he being extorted by this woman, or was it by the people that control her ass? Which one was it, y'all? Was he getting extorted by a criminal organization? Was Shannon Sharpe getting put in a situation like Denzel Washington from Training Day, and he had a certain amount of time to get the money to them people, and if you don't get that money to them people's ass gonna get smoked? So he got so scared he panicked and came out. Who knows, y'all? Who knows? But I know one thing. I think somebody behind, meaning I think it's a lot of stuff in it. Yes, this woman probably extorted and set him up, but he set himself up, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. The whole thing is Shannon's fault. Yes, but I do believe he was in so deep, the plot was put against him to manipulate and get his ass. That's what I think. And I think he was in a jam. Because remember, this is in Vegas, y'all, the home of prostitution. So, Shannon, we know what you went to Vegas for. We know why you be in Vegas, dummy. But what you didn't understand is all of y'all have been being watched. All of y'all on the chopping block. So, for you to work for Disney, ESPN, ABC, and you to get caught up in this, you are the biggest humiliation. And you get caught after Stephen A. get this money. So I'm going to say this to y'all. After Stephen A. Smith, nobody's going to get this big money no more. What else you see? What else I told you? Did y'all not see Deion Sanders' son get embarrassed? Deion Sanders' son has not been drafted in the first round. They let his ass sit home, and they sent his ass home. They said, you're going to wait because you and your father arrogant. We're going to not draft you first round on purpose to make you sit there because they say he arrogant. Yep. Already told you already, y'all. Payback. They all gonna get embarrassed. Deion Sanders just knew his son was getting drafted first round. Nope. His ass didn't even get drafted yesterday, period. He gotta wait on it. Yup. Telling you, man. It's this big embarrassment happened, man. Because everybody that was cocky, arrogant, they kept taking money from these people, but they did not do nothing, and their mouth got bigger. That's what happened. Their egos got bigger. When I heard Shannon on his show actually trolling Skip Bayless, The man that put him on. Huh? He got big-headed. So that's why I say, y'all, learn a lesson from this. Even though this all old, when you start a lot of enemies, you ain't gonna know where the shots coming from. You don't even know if all your enemies got on a conference call. You don't even know if they all had a meeting on your ass. That's how many enemies you got. And just so happened, all your enemies are cool with each other and got respect for each other. Yup. So when he told you put your glasses on, you should have listened. Let's go. Also, when this leaked on you, you should have stopped. All right. So look, y'all. Once again, you see the downplay. This is the woman he was messing with when the Instagram leaked. But you also are seeing a pattern of what Shannon likes. That's the knockoff low level. All right. You see the pattern of what he likes, y'all. All right. You seeing a pattern. So what happened to this woman? What was this? If this wasn't staged, Shannon, why you didn't keep messing with the woman Sky? Why did you go from her and you went even younger? You went to barely legal, fool. Why did you do that? Okay. Now, common sense. If you would have just stayed in your lane, you wouldn't have been in trouble. But now you suspended. No, your ass fired. You done. However they dress it up, you will not be back on TV. All right? So that's all we know. He's calling it straight up a shakedown and says the entire thing is false. In fact, his lawyer said Shannon offered a large settlement just to avoid the mess. Not because he did anything wrong. Do you believe that, y'all? Do you believe that? So I'm just going to offer you, what else? This is another smack in the face to the black community. Wow. He was going to give her $10 million just because, just to shut up. Not because he did nothing wrong. So he told you, before I give you niggas anything, I'll give somebody something just for them getting on my nerves. All right? Just to shut up, I'll give it $10 million. But I won't give y'all $10 million to help y'all with nothing. So I told you that's why his ass getting lynched. Told you they're going to keep telling on himself. Right here, y'all. He offered her a large settlement just to avoid the mess. Not because he did nothing wrong. So he gave away $10 million just to avoid messes. Now you got it. I could have sworn I seen a whole lot of neighborhoods that was a mess. Obviously, as you see, y'all, they only kick up money for lawyers when it's time to say they ass or when they going shopping. That's about it. Other than that, nope. So you mean to tell me they've been still using that black card in 2025, still selling you merchandise? This man was selling liquor, wine, T-shirts, all this shit. He ain't do nothing for you yet. And proved he only did with white women on top of that. And y'all still was going for the black card? Still? Brainwashed. Can't believe it. All you got to know is the whole world knows now. So here's your proof he's a pervert, y'all. I'm seeing the psychological events. He really wanted a grown woman like Molly, y'all, but he was scared. I had to check with this goddamn altered footage. No, this is proving his ass a pervert. And y'all, I did not do this shit. I didn't do it. That means somebody been knew Shannon Sharpe was a pervert. Yup. He wanted Molly. Now look at this. No, bro. She playing the game too. Could be just like a minor game. Ain't no telling what this is, Shannon. When you sat there, I knew you was an idiot. When you sat there with a YouTube plaque, I knew you was stupid. Didn't I tell y'all the last prison gonna be YouTube? All y'all black celebrities, YouTube is y'all last stop, and Spotify. It's actually y'all curse. After this, y'all all finish. And when LeBron James retire, y'all all finish. Remember I told you that. You're gonna be in limbo. Yup. You're going to be in limbo. It's a foreign takeover, and it's an American takeover, and it's a different thing going on. All right? Y'all replaced on TV. There will be no more black women on ESPN or ABC unless they born out this country or their parents are. That's right. Netflix, same thing. Sit, same thing. All right? These are Nigerian women. And they got swag. They got black talk. They got everything that you got too. So guess what? They're the favorite. All right? The new show called Pop the Balloon, dating site. A lot of people got flipped. This is a straight show. So if you got flipped, you can't watch it. This is for straight people. Yeah. Guess who the face of straight blacks are? Yup. She just got married to her husband, big ass wedding. She got a show with straight couples. Guess who got the couples? Guess who got the weirdo shows, all the fruity people on it? No, it's a reason. You're not the favorite no more, y'all. That's why Shannon ass getting kicked off. These are your new celebrities, man. I'm saying it for a reason, because they all played themselves. Also, remember this. Nobody did nothing to them. They all did it to themselves. It's not a coincidence. I've been talking about Denzel this week. Will Smith. Usher is in Paris being disrespected. I done showed y'all every single one, but they thought it was all just going to be R. Kelly. Then they thought it was just going to be Diddy. No, y'all all going to get y'all's one by one. Bad news, bad news, bad news. Revelation. Dwight Howard keep getting caught with trans. You keep talking about Dwight Howard, Shannon Sharpe. Everybody, you had Offset on your show. He's accused of being broke. Right now we speak. Everybody on your show, you try to bring back Bobby Brown. The curse of Bobby Brown is real. You have Bobby Brown on your show Friday or Monday, your ass got charged. That's what you get. Get your ass out of here. You are not going to sustain Black Hollywood washed up ass. Who else is on this platform? Washed up ass Damon Wayans. What was he talking about? Humping on his own damn brother. On who perverted show? Shannon Sharpe perverted show. Cancel that shit. Damon Wayans made this shocking confession. I learned how to tongue kiss with my brother. With my brother. On who platform? Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe, pervert. Do you see it? Birds of a feather flock together. Kiss on brothers, kiss on hoes and thoughts, hump on each other. That's it. This is your image. Your image is coonery, clownery, humpery, freakery. That's you guys, the freak show. For what? Money. Guess what? Checks cut. Guess y'all just freaks now with no money. No more money, just freaks now. Move along, folks. All right? Salute to bro sending me this. Punches. It's a video. Watched it real quick. Conversations people not ready for. The whole thing they was talking about how all your heroes been selected. You ain't got no leaders. And I know why bro sent this, because they said what I said. They were saying that y'all real leaders of this present day and time was Jay-Z and Diddy. And I already know that. I already said it. The world knows it. Some of y'all don't want to acknowledge it. Don't care what you acknowledge. Just know that that's how it will be written. Your present day Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, they ass all got in trouble. In your era, the whole civil rights era got in trouble. Back in Martin Luther King days, they didn't get caught. Because they say they had gay people in the organization, and they were all cheaters. They were all freaking white women, but they just didn't get caught. Your generation got caught. All right? They all work for the same people, period. All right? So I'm letting y'all know. This big disgrace is witnessed around the world. Now check this out. LeBron James on the GOAT family of comedy, man. Remember he made that post? Who did LeBron James call the GOAT family? The GOAT family, the Wayans brothers. Man, they the GOAT family, man. They the best all time. See that? All weirdos co-sign each other. So what else I'm showing you is, throughout the years, this has been your reality of the weirdos keep co-signing each other. Yo, LeBron is the GOAT. No, the Wayne the GOAT. Jay-Z is the GOAT. Shannon's the GOAT. All this co-signing. Anybody we don't like, fuck their ass, man. Get them out of here. No, we don't like them. They trash. No, they the GOATs. They the GOATs. But really, know why they the GOATs now? This is why they all the GOATs. This is what they all bow down to. This is what they all become. They're all freaking cross-dressers, all right? They're all crossed over spirits. That's what they are. That's why that GOAT got a black face. That's right. That GOAT got a black face because they all got turned to goats. They horny little devils. That's what they are. They are the mark of the beast, 666. They'll hit anything, fool. They hit anything. You get it? It's out the bag. It's out the closet. It's no more secrets. You all got turned into fucking goats. That's it. You're going to hump on each other. You're going to hump on whatever. And you exposed now for the humpers you are. Because the one that cut the check, see that Hollywood star in that forehead? That's the Hollywood star. The one that cuts the check. The one that flipped their ass. And then the GOAT disappears, and then they become the real GOATs. And that's all they're going to be. And then they're going to what? Have kids. Just like GOATs. All right? No, they're freaking GOATs. You see, as he got older, don't Damon Wayans look like a fucking GOAT? Did he look like that his whole career? No. Then I show you Diddy. Okay. When they ass get older, they turn into GOATs. See it? See his ears? Look at Damon Wayans' ears. See his ears? He turned into a damn goat. No, it's for real. It's a spirit. No, that's who they are. Freaks. All right? That's it. And they all ass out of here. Guess what else? Let me show you an idiot, y'all. Bingo. Video shows a man crawling into valet key room, stealing $2 million in cars. He was stealing the cars. He was stealing keys to luxury cars in Miami, like an idiot, like he was going to go somewhere with it. But I really think somebody set his ass up to do it, and his ass going down for it. No, I'm showing you desperation, and also going to make a point to show you. Everybody you see get locked up, they're going to have nappy-ass hair. That's right. A man accused of stealing nearly $2 million worth of high-end vehicles from a luxury Miami hotel has been arrested, according to police. Gregory Sean, 24, was taken into custody on April 21st by Miami Beach police and faces 4 counts of grand theft and burglary involving an occupied structure. Authorities said valet key theft caught on camera. When I kept saying these idiots don't respect cameras, but I'm willing to bet he was probably working for one of them cartels or organizations. What was he going to do with the car keys, y'all? He had to sell them to somebody, right? Just showing you, you ain't going to do no crime. It's over with. Just showing you these idiots, all right? So I'm just letting y'all know, this is not me just dissing people. I'm telling you the real narrative of what it is. When I kept saying, don't matter how much they show their face, ain't none of them gonna get no glory. So when he went on the platform and he got a show and this shit get canceled, I'm not surprised, because I keep telling you, they're gonna keep embarrassing themselves. The plan was for them to run, leave, retire like any other job. After 20, 30 years, bastard, retire, go home. At your job right now, y'all, you've been there 30, 40 years, they watching your ass. They looking for a reason to fire your ass. The same thing with them. The thing is, this is about their influence. None of y'all will influence the new America. That is it. The behavior of y'all was for a certain time period. This is a new place with new people here with new influence, and y'all are not the main influencers, and it's not going to happen. All right? It's not. It's a new day now. Y'all had y'all time. And everything y'all produced was dysfunction. Dysfunction, disappointment, and a lot of other bad stuff that start with a D. The main thing is y'all love D too much. That's another one of y'all problems. All right? So, Shannon, Shaq Ben told you put your glasses back on. Skip Bayless Ben told you put your glasses on. You didn't listen. You made enemies with everybody. Now everybody's going to watch your embarrassment and your behavior of lusting after young ladies. Proven. This man, Tom Brady, he was married for years to a model. You ain't been married to nobody giving out advice. You a clown. You see how you disrespect grown men? Jerry Jones, a family, got kids, household, bloodline, elite family. You sit on the internet like the rest of these clowns running your mouth. Because you a prisoner of fame, and you was a prisoner of your house like all y'all. You a prisoner of fame. All y'all gonna do is be stuck in y'all mansion on the internet. That's it. That is it. Because you know what the truth is? Can't none of y'all show y'all face amongst y'all people. Because y'all all ain't do shit. So it sucks when you've been around 20, 30 years. You look up and say, damn, you know what? I really didn't do shit for them. I can't go around there no more. No. You gonna forever live in shame, y'all. And you're gonna be forever stuck in y'all fucking mansions. And a lot of y'all gonna have to struggle to keep that. Oh yeah, they also crashing all this shit, so y'all ain't gonna have no more content soon. That's the plan, to break all y'all down. That's what they're gonna do. We talking about the big dogs. We talking about them. All right, Monique told your stupid ass. See, even though you cried when you got kicked off TV, this was him crying his last day on Fox to start winning on YouTube and get arrogant. But he had no clue his arrogance was going to be his last demise, y'all, and his ass was going to get broke down again, explain himself. See that? And she looked like a damn minor, bro. That ain't nothing I want to hit. Ain't nothing to turn me on. From a forehead to a body, nothing. She looked like Debo Gotti. What she looked like. Because she definitely got more head than body. That's a young girl body. Then again, that could be a young man body. I don't know.
All I know is, yo, big brutal ass, you gonna take this public lynching and whipping, and you gonna take it. So now you get it? No, it's about all of them, y'all. But it's these old heads that gotta go, all of them. And every time you see them, it's gonna be nasty, but they all exposed. Because look, he in Vegas, but he had no clue, a new sheriff in town. So you disrespect Tom Brady on Fox. When he came to Fox, you got your ass kicked off Fox. You disrespect Tom Brady, you've been in Vegas, Tom Brady in Vegas, you get your ass kicked out of Vegas. That's right. And guess what I think? I think your man Stephen A know the whole play too. Because everybody you got beef with, he cool with. Stephen A cool with the president. He cool with Jerry Jones. He cool with 47. He cool with Shaq. He cool with Jordan. And you got beef with all of them. So I think you been getting set up the whole time and used reviews, Shannon. Get it? Stephen A was doing nothing but using your nightcap in Club Shay Shay traffic. After that Cat Williams video, they use you for your traffic. Your traffic faded out, period. And now you're disposable. You're in the trash. Goodbye, Shannon. So guess what, y'all? We're going to have a good weekend, a good day. I want all y'all to vibe out. I ain't going to hold y'all all day. But guess what? Just know that LeBron name is still in it. What they said about LeBron, everybody knows the truth. He's compromised, y'all. And guess what? They sending it to him. He knows this. He know what they saying about him. King James is compromised. Why? Too many Diddy parties. Too many. And Busby did not drop the charges on neither one of their ass. So they better, if you were smart, you better borrow some money from LeBron. He a billionaire, right? Well, your dumb ass should have been, if you were smart, idiot, before this shit got crazy, you should have hollered at LeBron and asked him to borrow $50 million real quick, and you could have paid this shit off. But now we all know about you. You a weirdo. You a pervert. You work with grown-ass women, and you sit around and mess with young women. And you mess with young women, even Geppettos don't want. Even Geppetto say he don't want that. Damn. This dude's on the sex registry right now said, damn, Shannon, I wouldn't mess with no girl like that. I'd have did better than that, bro. Sorry ass. No. No, he's a clown, bro. You got to hit something that small to feel like a man, like you in control. That's it. Like I said, that's how we know you got a small carrot, bro. We know you got a small carrot. So stop it, bro. Stop it. You ain't want to pull on these real women because you know what's going to happen to your ass. No, you don't want to holler at Molly. You want to lust off on the screen. You's an idiot, man. Let's look at this pervert one more time, y'all. He down with eat a booty game. Then again, he get his booty eaten. That's what he do. He get his booty eaten. Because look, y'all, check it out. We'll order this one more time. And we're going to get out of here. You got the proof this man is a pervert. Now, they want to say he stepped down. Whatever they want to say, just know his ass is done. He lucky he didn't get fired this time. All right? Obviously, this woman ain't want nothing to do what you need with Shannon. So now we got the proof. You didn't want this woman. You didn't want no grown woman at your job. You like young tenderonis. And also, that started like a man head. That started like a young man to me, yo. That's just what it looked like. All right? It looked like a young man. They used AI filters and gave them a fake booty. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like a little young man, period. I don't care what you're talking about, bro. All right? I don't see no titties. I don't see no nipples. So stop it, Shannon. We know what you like, bro. What do you like? Big ass head, whole little skinny body. That's what you like. Shannon is a pervert. Look at him. See that? Shannon, what do you like? Big ass head, whole lot of small ass body. That's you. All them perverts. You got it now. Aaron Hall a pervert. Huh? They all perverts, y'all. You got your proof. Russell Simmons a pervert. They all the serial dildo carriers. That's right. They get bent over, y'all. They don't be hitting Transformers. Transformers smash their ass. He was not hitting Hollywood. Hollywood was hitting his ass, man. All right? Hollywood was knocking his ass off. Hollywood is the one that stole his manhood and made him look for little girls after that. It was Hollywood that did it, y'all. That's the trick. You thought, no, Hollywood did it to his ass. That's who did it. Because Shannon, we know what you like. When Hollywood got done with you, you ain't know what a real woman looked like. That fool had you seeing stars. He turned you back into a kid. When Hollywood was done with your ass,
You were shopping at Walmart in the child section, bro. Stop it. All right? You were going into and what's the name of that skateboard store, y'all? This fool was going to Forever. He started shopping at Forever 21. What's the other one, y'all? Y'all know I'm talking about, that being the mall where the skateboard sneakers at, where you go get the Vans and all that. That's what his ass is doing. All right? Hollywood made his ass see the stars for real, y'all. He lost focus, man. He couldn't tell a grown woman from a young woman. See? There's a difference. He's a damn clown, man. I would have, man, I'd have hit Molly. I'm rich too. And she's single. Stop it. Nah, man, you was scared. So, y'all, we going to get out of here, y'all, for real this time. I ain't going to hold y'all. But look, right? Just know, man, I didn't make this shit. He been busted. How we know the directors ain't been peeped this shit out, told Stephen A. Yo, Stephen A. Yo, we were watching the replay, editing. Look at this. They probably been exposing this. They probably been knew about his ass. If I been said his ass gonna be off TV, I'm pretty sure they knew that. They were just using him for views, y'all. They were just using him for views. Look at this shit. Busted. Now see that? What you think Jalen Rose gonna think about this when he see how you was looking at Molly? Huh? Pervert. Pervert. You could take that kid from Georgia off that country farm, but you can't take that pervert out that goddamn sheep humper. He's a sheep humper and a tree jumper. See that? Bingo. Can't control himself on the job, y'all. He's on the job on camera, bro. Bro, you can control yourself at work. Look at him. On top of that, he got a camera dead in his face. No, that's who he is. His ass is horny. That's right. So can you imagine these guys in closed doors? Nah. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. You got the proof, y'all. He's a homeball. We up. Britt Brat, what's up? No, you got your proof, y'all. No, it's all of them. I told you, man. Everybody thought it was just Diddy. No, they all exposing themselves. When they've been doing this shit for over 30 years, it's a lot to worry about. That's what I kept telling you. Till the Diddy trial over with, nobody's safe. Since Diddy been in court, you done seen a lot, right? Irv Gotti done died, right? You seeing people just all type everything just backwards and bad, right? Yeah. But it's not bad for everybody. That's all I want people to know. It's new stuff, it's new things, it's new people winning, and that's all you got to know. So it's just your favorite, and it's just the old people turn to go. It's their turn to go. That's all it is, y'all. So they're going to take this L because they ain't know when to bow out. All right? For those who want to go see the movie, Quavo say he's going to be an actor, even though we already seen him act with his nephew got smoked. All right? When Takeoff got smoked, that was Menace to Society Part 2, filmed in Texas. All right? That's what happened, period. All right? We don't care about this weird-ass family. We're going to disrespect all of them. You're looking at the first family to actually hump on each other. All right? That's it. And they got an award for the shit. Other than that, they're all a disgrace. But you see, when you put them all together in a big slander campaign, now we can throw Damon Wayans in there. Okay, we got R. Kelly. He's proven to be a freak. We got Diddy. Now we can put the Wayans family in there. Okay, we got them. Who else we got? We got Serena Williams in there. We got all they people. They all proved to be dysfunctional families. They all proved they couldn't start no business outside of entertainment. We all made them pimp out all their children. All their children are weird. Pick one, Dwayne Wade, Jada Pinkett, Will, Wayne. We got these fools bringing Blue Ivy out the house. We got all of them exploiting their kids. Shador Sanders, Dion, he got his kid getting embarrassed. We made it where they will be the only ones freaky, do whatever for $1 and exploit their families. And then we're going to get them to teach it to everybody. And that's what happened. Now, when it's all said and done, nobody's going to respect them. And nobody's going to even remember their ass. Only thing they're going to be remembered for is being freaks. That's right. Now y'all know, y'all no more secrets, man. Little Quincy, keep your head up, man. They saying Quincy losing it. He in a deep depression. He might almost be on watch. Get it? Yeah. Quincy been highly abused, y'all. He been highly abused. Quincy never had a chance to be grown. He never had a chance to do nothing, y'all. His dad was a bitch, left him. Mama dead. Diddy in jail. Quincy is ruined, y'all. He's ruined. Yes, he is. So that's where we at with that. So like I said, this whole thing is changing a lot of stuff. And when it all plays out, everything going to be revealed. Just like in the end, you're going to see
It's all a bunch of BS because if it wasn't for that puppet master Skip Bayless, these conversations wouldn't even be going on, y'all. So on that note, man, it's just entertainment. That's all it ever was. And when it ain't entertainment no more, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But these old clowns, I don't want to see their ass no more. I don't want to see nobody I seen from a teenager. Especially, I know now they ain't about shit. That's it. They get image awards for what, y'all? What they get image awards for? Did the Wayans family do anything? I saw punk ass Marlon in real life a long time ago. I saw his ass before. Yeah. But I'm just showing you, man, they ain't nobody, man. Their time is up. It's over with. So now you got it, right? They thought because they won the award, he thought the show was going to go on, y'all. They canceled that shit. Get out of here. Maybe they canceled your shit because Shannon got in trouble. Maybe y'all just all in trouble. All right? Maybe they scared to give any more money out because they don't know who else going to get caught up in something. Y'all done fumbled so many bags. Thanks a lot, guys. I guess I'll never get one. Nobody else going to get one because of y'all now. See? Before, it was a chance to actually be successful. But they done ruined every chance you look. From acting to music to basketball to football. They ruined every free way to get money. That's it. So now you see, they got to go get other people now. They say y'all are incompetent. Freaks come out at night. You on ESPN in the daytime, Disney, and at night you looking for Instagram thoughts. Come on, bro. You ain't grow up yet. On that note, yo, bro, let Shannon be a lesson, man. Grow up, bro. Don't ruin your life over stupid shit. All right? That's it. You can learn a lot from a dummy, especially a big-ass gump named Shannon Sharpe. All right? So his ass going to be home just like us. He going to be tapped in. Hey, maybe one day he might come through the chat like Jaguar Wright too, because at the end of the day, that's what all they ass going to do anyway. All right? That's it. But if they'd have showed more love, they'd have been all right. But they ain't want to break no money, so they're going to lose it all. That's what's going to happen, y'all. No, some of y'all might call it karma, whatever you want to call. You always going to get what you put out, and you always going to get what you ask for. That's the American way. That's it. We out, y'all. Enjoy y'all day. Appreciate all y'all in the back, everybody in the comment section, everybody that looked out. Appreciate every last one of y'all. This show is for the real and the organic. That's it. No narrative, agenda free. That's it. Hopefully you get a laugh, and that's it. Oh, say shout out to everybody that made it. Shout out to everybody that's up. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to holler at y'all later. One. What's up, Sage? What's up? What's up, Daria? What's up? What's up, Sandra D? What's up, Latasha Jordan? What's up, Miss Brian? What's up, Bonnie King? What's good? What's up, y'all? What's up, Heart of Fire? Shout out to the new people. What's up, y'all? You mean to tell me, y'all, they get rich and become perverts after that? That's why I keep saying this shit is mental, man. Mace getting caught in the truck with dildos. Mace getting caught with boys. Mace, you was the first one training. You can't joke with nobody. You was the first celebrity actually getting caught, and you was the goddamn proof of the whole shit. I told y'all. Mace be in your face. He was the first proof of a willing dildo participant. You got two stories on Mace. He was the first face of the goddamn pink program, period. He was the first face, y'all.
He was the first one exposed being in the truck with cross-dressers. The first one being exposed to being with dildos. But he still be on the platform. Now go watch their platform and you will see that Mace now lives his life as an outright gay man. Mace ain't even play it, act like he like woman with you not once. You did not even see Mace with his arm around a female not once kissing her. Still ain't get it yet. Some of y'all need to put y'all glasses on or get your eyes checked. You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. Is that a man or is it a woman? I don't know.